Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Drachmae and Demigods Links of Tartarus campaign. I am Sammy Ferber and I'll be your host for the evening. Welcome back to the Links of Tartarus Season 2, Episode 11 I think this is. We're cruising along here. So excited to have you. If this is your first time watching, welcome. You can watch all of our previous episodes on our YouTube channel at your leisure. They're all there for you, except for one, but we'll forget that one. But the entire story is there for your perusal, or you can just hop in right now and you'll learn along the way. So, let's get back into the story because we left off on a very interesting point. So, previously on the Links of Tartarus, the Hands of Fate, now reunited in the overworld a year and a half after they had initially descended into the underworld, found themselves in the Age of Darkness, with no sun in the sky and no break from the endless night illuminated by Artemis's crimson moon. But in this new world, the party has allies. The Society of the 100 Hands, a loose organization made up of old friends and new strangers, united in the optimistic belief that the world can be made right again. Now that the party is back, and Hephaestus and Apollo have been freed from their eggs and are now adjusting to their new draconic form, the question became, how can the Hands of Fate best help? The answer they came to was to try to take potential enemies off the board before Hecate could use them in some epic attack down the road. First on the list, Tromocrates. Back in the before times, when the Hands of Fate were first sailing the seas on their way to the Isle of Ares, they learned about the mysterious fate of Ryujin's mother, Yue, how she had come across a chest containing something powerful, and it was her possession of that chest that brought Poseidon and Tromocrates near, resulting in a powerful storm that threatened to capsize Yue's ship. But she managed to sail through it, and Poseidon was impressed, and the rest is history. But after Poseidon left, Yue decided to leave the ship and to remove the cursed chest from its decks. So she sold it on a small island called Apple's Folly to a collector named Ilea. Of course, shortly after Yue left the ship, the Virgin Naiad, the entire crew, disappeared, never to be heard from again, leaving an empty ghost ship floating in the middle of the sea. The ship that would eventually become Captain Cassandra's the Tromocrates. So, Ryujin believes that the chest Yue sold could have contained the fabled Horn of Humenades, an ancient relic from the Age of Titans, said to be able to summon Tromocrates. If the Hands of Fate could get their hands on that relic, they could bring Tromocrates right into a trap. So the party went to Apple's Folly and met Ilea the Collector. And collector is certainly the right word to describe her. Some of the items in her collection are fragments of history, like the head of the Trojan horse, the wax wings of Daedalus, even the golden apple that started the Trojan War. It was fairly quickly revealed, thanks in part to Alexios' new weapon that senses the presence of dragons, that Ilea was a dragon in disguise, an ancient one. In fact, Ilea is the disguised form of Yvio the Bronze, the original bronze dragon, sister to Rirmu the Copper, who the party had met in the underworld. Ilea did not initially agree to give the party the chest, but she made a deal with them. If they left and came back in an hour and managed to take a key from around her neck, then she would let them have it. So, as we come in now, you have all just been removed from Ilea's store. You are right outside on this otherwise deserted beachfront. You have an hour before you are expected to return. What are you doing?
Probably just, I think, strategize.
Take that short rest, please.
I will say that unless you're doing something extremely active, if you're just strategizing and maybe getting some stuff in order, I will say that this hour would constitute, by the end, a long rest.
Okay.
I mean, short rest. Short rest.
I was say,
No, short rest.
We were
Sorry.
all like, we spells.
Sorry.
You did it now, Sammy.
You said it, Sammy. That's it. It is written.
It is written. I will actually take this time while we're strategizing to mess with my attunements if possible. I just want to reattune to the Perla.
Yep. You can do that in a short rest, so by the end of this time, you will be attuned to what you want to be.
Awesome.
Does anybody happen to have enough diamonds for Revivify in case? Because I definitely don't.
I literally have 0 diamonds.
Yeah, nothing. I've got 200 of the 300 diamonds needed.
Hey, listen, if we stop by what remains of Abo Triple Sword, maybe there'll be diamonds.
In an hour?
Wait, no, never mind.
We
Bad
teleport.
idea.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, it would probably take us an hour just to, like, get down there and get stuff bagged up. And
I was just saying, if anyone happened to have them, it'd be nice.
no, I mean, I am old.
You think she would let me buy some diamonds before it begins?
We don't know if we're gonna. Yeah, I don't know. Is this like, I mean, we can go in there fully knowing damn well we don't have diamonds and fight cautiously because of that.
Is this life and death?
I feel like it's a game of life and death.
You guys just don't drop down to 0. I mean, we'll be fine, right? Just don't
We'll
drop down.
revive
Just...
each other.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
fair.
you know, perfect. The
100
perfect
plus
is just
HP,
don't
right?
drop to
No,
zero.
we don't. I have 80.
We've been to hell and back.
76.
You want to talk about? Talk about the 87.
Oh,
real quick.
Ilman has more
76.
HP than both of us.
Hey,
Okay,
tough feat.
so
Should have taken it.
don't bunch up. Try to, like, be wary of the breath weapons. Metallic dragons have 2.
I'm gonna just stay away.
And this is a bronze.
Bronze. If you want, you can go ahead and make a history check for me so you can know everything that... Because you are a student of dragons, you can see how much you would know about bronze dragons in general.
Can I somehow make this into a religion check? I worship these things.
Sure, I'll say yeah.
Advantage?
No. It's not about Hephaestus, it's about dragons.
Damn. Okay.
Sorry.
I try. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
if you don't try, you never know what you
What are the requirements of dual weapon fighting?
dual weapon fighting.
You need to have 2 light weapons, 1 in each hand.
Is it a light weapon or a weapon you're proficient with?
A light weapon.
So natural 12 plus 9 is a 21.
21. Okay. So yes. So you know a fair amount about bronze dragons. They are famous for their lightning breath. That's their chief elemental breath is lightning. Which now, thinking about it, you remember the Eyes of Gaia ship that you saw on the way in and how it seemed to have gotten struck by lightning. And now you're sort of putting 2 and 2 together. You also know that the secondary weapon of bronze dragons specifically is a repulsion breath, so it can essentially push things away from it. You know that typically bronze dragons aren't necessarily associated with, like, coastal living, so this is a little bit out of the ordinary for her kind. And you know in general, which again is all of this is very general, but in general, bronze dragons tend to be fighters in the sense that if they see a battle between good and evil, they are on the front lines helping the good side, which again is not quite what you're getting from this dragon particularly, but in general, they're usually the first ones to volunteer for a righteous battle.
Okay. So I'll relay that to the party.
It's a good thing I was paying attention and not reading a spell.
Lightning breath, repulsion breath.
Awesome. Thank you. Sorry.
Do not bunch
What does
up.
everyone actually mean? I'm sorry, I was also reading a spell.
It means that she can push things away from her.
Repulse.
Thank you.
Oh, like repelling blast.
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh,
Game recognizes game.
just huddle. Don't bunch up in the fight. Breath weapons are BI.
I mean, I can make a beeline for her and the necklace if I'm invisible with my boots. Pretty freaking speedy.
I assume they would have like true sight. I feel like
Yeah, I
dragons
do
are
believe
legendary enough for true.
ancient dragons. I do believe have a certain.
You would know that generally ancient dragons like this would have blind sight out to a certain range. True sight wouldn't necessarily be typical. It's possible that as the original, she might have true sight, but in general, blind sight is more common in dragons. You would also know, just one last thing with a 21 score, that repulsion breath is generally comes out in more of a cone shape, but lightning breath can streak ahead to a sort of a crazy distance in a straight line.
120 feet, would you say?
I would say around there.
Nice.
Okay.
It's basically a lightning bolt.
So.
But way more powerful.
Oh shit. Like I flex mine and they flex theirs.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I say, with weakener, dragons have the ability to overcome things sometimes. Legendary resistance. So I'm assuming 3 of those we burn through those. We gotta. Yeah, everybody squishy. Don't, bunch, or.
Don't be in a straight line.
Yeah, Honora, I know it's hard to say don't bring too much attention to yourself. You're like a star, literally. But,
I literally am a star and a tiefling in Gaia. What do you want from me?
Just, I want you not to die. It sucks to
I
have
do too,
to,
'cause I'm
like,
pretty sure if I died this time, that's gonna be it.
I don't think we can come get you again. I don't
Nope,
think
I
that's
think that's it.
Inside
So-
or outside?
Hades just
Be
like,
careful.
really? Already? Jesus.
What I would prefer is if you wanted to, you can play it cool until we're in trouble, and then you can go all out like you usually do.
Oh no, I'm staying in the back. I've got Thornwind with brambles and ranged attacks. I'm in the back. I'm out.
I'm
You're
gonna
not a
leave it
coward.
alone.
It's because I love you. Adagio. I mean, I don't know how you're feeling today. Do what you do.
Listen, I'm a squishy. I admit it. I'll stay in the back.
I flip a coin and whatever side is how I feel.
I'm
Good
rude.
attack.
Heads for head-on attack, tails for coward, and run away.
And Ilme, you're mobile. I'm assuming you're gonna grab the necklace. I don't know what the chain's made out of. Maybe we can break it. Dragons have serpentine necks. I don't know if it's like feasible to slide it off.
I mean,
We'll just get
if
caught on the
Adagio
scales.
is willing to give me the stone of strength thingamajig, you can boost my strength a little bit when I make a strength
I will
check.
say that, like, if you want to, instead of like going for it from the get-go, if you want to, like, stay invisible, just to like Ryujin and I can get her held down a bit.
Do your boots allow
that
you
reminds
not
me.
to get attacks of opportunity, or
No.
But you can disengage as a
you can
bonus action.
disengage? Yeah, you can do the pokey.
Yeah. Only thing is that a creature that makes an opportunity attack against me has disadvantage. Yeah, but I have disengage, so.
So,
Yeah.
There's 2 things I can
Bonus
try to
action, Ilme
use.
just does the hokey pokey and turns herself around and yeets the fuck out
Plus,
Yeah.
if you're doing that and you're invisible, then it would be a matter of if your foe even knows that you're there.
Yeah.
there's two things I can use to try and restrain. I have Bigby's Hand, which is concentration up to a minute, and then I have Evard's Black Tentacles, same deal.
I've got Thornwind as well as Entangled and Wall of Thorns. So
restrain her.
Evard's Black Tentacles. Let me just read it for you.
I meant Bigby's Hand.
Oh, Bigby's Hand. Yeah, I can grapple. So basically, I can.
Do we have anything that can weaken her?
Let's see.
what would that be?
What is you looking for?
I don't know.
So Evard's Black Tentacles actually is meant for restraining, whereas Bigby's Hand is just kind of for like if you want to grapple someone or push them or have like partial cover, stuff like that.
We can. This is doable. This is doable. I didn't want to say this out loud, but I'm probably gonna be in melee range with the dragon. Don't let me die.
I will say though, I can only cast Evard's Black Tentacles once per long rest, so that's more like an assist. If I can cast Bigby's Hand several times, try to grapple him and keep him in place.
I think the Bigby's Hand would be more useful.
Okay.
You know, everybody's gonna be alright, right? Everybody's gonna be cool. Good luck.
Oh, can I roll my divination dice?
Lenora, are you on will or woe today?
Oh, I haven't rolled mine yet. That's a good thing.
That's a great point. Any sort of daily things, wheel woe, divination, etc.
I am on.
Do I have
Wheel is evens, woe is odds, right?
I believe so.
I am on wheel today.
Okay. Adagio, what's your divination roll?
Wait, I don't know how this. I just roll 2 of them and go.
Is it 2 or 1?
Is it? I have no idea anymore. I was trying to look it up.
I think you roll a d20 and then you can just like use that later.
Oh, there it is. I rolled 2 d20s and record the numbers rolled.
Oh, great.
I can replace any attack, saving throw, or ability check made by me or creature that I can see with one of them. So that also be like other people around me and like other people I'm fighting, or so if I rolled like a nat 1 and I was like, Sam, you can just take that nat.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
I
rolled
it's a divination
7 and a 17.
7 and 17, you got it.
7 and 17.
17 could come in clutch.
Divination.
Isn't Bigby's Hand a contested roll for the grapple?
Yes, it is. But Bigby's Hand has a strength of 26.
26.
I can
This
add
is
to
an ancient
that,
dragon we're
as a
talking
reaction.
Also,
True.
is there any
But
restriction?
26 is still pretty good.
Is there any restriction on Bigby's Hand about what sizes it can grapple?
Let's see. I know it can grapple. Let me see.
In my head, is it like
So
huge
grasping
and smaller?
hand is what it's called, and it says the hand attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature within 5 feet of it. Use the hand strength score to resolve the grapple. Yada yada yada.
All right.
So it can definitely grapple a dragon,
And if
right?
the target is medium or
What
smaller,
size is the ancient dragon?
probably
So
gigantic.
the size of a dragon.
A huge dragon, if it were size huge, would be, I believe, an adult.
Mother, father.
So this is like a step up from that.
It's actually
This is
7.
Shit.
gigantic.
So
Okay.
can he make it a disadvantage or something?
No, it's essentially like Bigby's Hand can't grapple a building. It's just too big.
Can it grapple like her ankle?
That's like me trying to palm a basketball with my tiny ass hands. It just doesn't work.
Exactly. Yeah.
But can it grapple her ankle?
Okay.
It wouldn't do much.
But if you have her ankle and she can't move her ankle, where the fuck she gonna go?
It's not how the spell works.
Okay.
I hate
okay.
I hate applying logic to D&D.
If I'm using rebirth and it's the trident and my range is now 20, 60, what the heck is that 20?
What?
If my range on my
Range is
trident is
without
20,
It means
60,
it means you have a normal range of 20, but if you wanted to go beyond that range, you would be rolling a disadvantage.
Oh, if like, is that like not my melee range? Like,
No, like your melee range is still 5 feet, but if they're 15 feet away, you could just chuck it at them instead.
oh, okay, bet. Say
Yeah.
less. Not that.
You can just go fuck this shit. I'm out and
Yeah.
throw the trident.
And then as soon as
It has a return property too.
yeah,
So
so
does
you chuck
mine.
it hits them or misses them or whatever, and then as soon as that's done, it comes back to your hand.
At the end of your action, right?
Yeah.
What if we attack the chain?
Try.
Not
If
a
we
bad
attack
idea.
the chain, try to attack a particular link, maybe we can use the Big B's hand to yank it, break it the rest of the way.
That's fair.
I will
We'd have
say,
it.
y'all fuckers
What if-
better not fall to start with, because I'm not gonna be ready to heal to start with, because I'm gonna be casting Entangle and trying to stop her with Thornland if Baby's hand can't be used to.
Well, Ivar's Black
Restrainer.
Tentacles is basically a tentacle version of Entangle.
Mhm.
So I can do that. But I have a question.
Yes.
So with teleportation, let's say I was to somehow get on this dragon's neck and teleport away, holding the chain with the key. Would I be able to take that with me? Because I can take stuff that I'm wearing with me. If I'm grabbing teammates, I can take them with me.
I think if the necklace were still around her neck and you were on top of her and then you try to teleport, you would teleport everything.
What if I'm hanging from just the chain?
Maybe you'd have to find out.
Okay.
So,
Fuck around and find out.
point of order.
Maybe I will bring another dragon back to Delphi.
Sammy, I have a
My
question.
Hold on, Alexios.
my infused item thingy, the one with that's the 10 one.
What?
I want to change. I'm looking for the actual name of it, but the one where I can infuse a level 1 or 2 spell.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that into a level 2 cure wounds.
You can do that on a short rest?
I can do it once a day.
Okay. What are you gonna put that into? Like, what is holding that spell?
What did I put it into with Ilme?
I don't remember.
I have random shit. Let's see. Inventory. I have a unidentified item.
Yes, that's what it goes in.
That seems like an item that you were adding and then forgot to write what it was called.
I can give you
Oh,
a dagger to put it in.
Would you give it to me for 100 diamonds worth? I just found I had 400 gold. Well, I found out I have 400 gold worth of diamonds. So you want some diamonds? I trade you
Have
diamonds for a
dagger
dag.
for 400 golds worth of diamonds. What the fuck?
Thank you.
I'll take. Hey, I cast Revivify twice now.
Yeah. Great.
So-
So you're putting the second level cure wounds in the dagger. Are you keeping the dagger or are you giving it to someone else?
I look around.
Sorry.
How does that work? Just like stab yourself and like cure wounds.
No, all you gotta do
Nah,
is
you
place
just
the
have-
dagger
I was
on.
about to. I was
Yeah.
like, what is happening?
Sure, I wasn't ready for. I look around.
Action economy, dude. Does any? You're gonna be in the back of Nora. So
I
is
mean,
what-
I can take it if you want, because I can get around pretty easily.
Just throw the dagger
Yeah,
directly.
yeah, you're gonna
Oh
be
my!
like,
I
whoever
have mass
gets it.
cure wounds prepared, so if I need to heal y'all, I can heal y'all.
I now have aura vitality.
You
true.
do. I can finally unprepare that spell next time.
It's only once per die.
I also have Aura of
Maybe
Vitality.
not then. I still have it prepared too in case. So. Because it only has a 30-foot range, so someone might be out of your range. I can pop it up real quick.
Mhm.
I have Aura of Vitality. I'm gonna give the dagger to Ilme,
All right.
and yeah,
Is Triea gonna join us, or is it just
don't
us?
stab me.
have a little try running around the field, see what
It's
she
up
can
to
do
you.
now.
The entire crew of the Ark of Fate is on the ship right now.
I
Let's
think
do
that
this
the
solo
dragon is
goal.
Where
expecting.
they should probably stay
We
for
got
this.
this.
So
We
sorry.
got this.
It's my bad.
The dragon
Sammy.
is expecting us. Let's not do that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Really
That's the
quick.
best part. I need to.
With the trident, I just wanted to make sure this is right.
Yeah.
It says if you score a critical hit with it, the target takes extra cold damage equal to half its HP maximum. Is that it as in the creature or the trident?
The Trident doesn't have HP.
Okay, so then the creature.
Correct.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, I do have
That's
a
nuts.
question.
Yes.
Target a link on the chain.
Okay, so for Wrath of Nature, I have it prepared still. For all of them but Roots and Vines, it says if they're within like the area of grass or trees. Roots and Vines just says at the end of each of your turns, one creature of your choice that is on the ground in the cube must succeed on a strength saving throw. Does that mean it doesn't have, I can cast that and it would still count?
I think this is probably a rules as intended type situation where if everything else sort of implies or specifically states that you need to be in the presence of that nature, I would say that that goes for all four of those things.
Well, because half of them do, and then half of them don't. Because rocks is literally just like any loose rock.
Yeah,
It could be
I
literally a
think
piece of
I think
wall.
the idea is that you are in nature and using it to your advantage as opposed to creating nature in a non-natural environment.
Okay, I was just making sure because it was like half of it said it and then half of it didn't.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It's a confusing
Okay.
spell.
It is a very
You're a
like why wouldn't
confusing
you
spell.
just write that to make it make sense?
All right. Anything else you guys doing before you head back?
I want to name the
Group
Pegasus.
hug. Group hug. No group
Pegasus.
hug.
Okay,
Right.
sure.
do it.
I'm going in invisible and I'm stealthing in.
Okay, so the hour has passed. You guys are heading back to Elea's shop. You see there are several windows here on this ground level, and you can see the flickering light of candles on Ilme. You going invisibly right through the door?
Is there like a side door I can use?
Looking around, no. You know that the back of this shop goes directly up against the cliff face. So looking at the three sides that you can access, it looks like there's windows on all three sides, but there's only the one door.
I guess I'll go through the door. Probably will take away my invisibility, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
you'll still be invisible, but there's not a way to necessarily make it look like the door's open by itself. Like, clearly
Yeah, but I
something
mean,
opened
if
the door.
everybody goes in, it's like I can just follow in behind them.
That's true. Is everyone going in? Or are you going in alone?
Yeah.
To the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
we ain't never scared.
So,
I mean, we're sometimes scared.
you guys enter the shop. Is there a particular order, or you guys can?
I will.
The
We
map
like
is here
to
for you.
towards the
You can move yourself
I-
wherever you'd like on the map. And I will say, as you
My Pegasus come
enter,
inside?
huh?
My Pegasus come inside?
The door is not quite large enough for the Pegasus.
How's that? He's on
Um,
the map. But he's there.
I will say, as you guys enter, you see at Elea's desk, laid out on the desk is an open book, and you see her hooded figure, like seemingly having like fallen asleep while reading. She's right there behind the desk. This like hood just completely down on the counter.
I have a question.
Insight
Yeah.
check.
Anora?
Are all of like the brown things just bookshelves and shelves?
Those are all shelves. I didn't go through and add things onto the map, but all of those shelves are filled with collector items.
Do they go all the way up to the ceiling, or is there room
No.
on top of them?
Yeah, so there's these bookshelves are only about 6-7 feet high, and then you know, since when you were here earlier, that there is like a balcony ring above you that's about 20 feet high, with some more shelves as well, and then the ceiling above that goes another like 30 feet or so with a chandelier coming down.
Is the balcony ring the right side?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Can I climb on top of one of the bookshelves?
I will. So first of all, yes, but I will also just remind you that when you were last in here, Ilea did say something about not touching any of her collections.
But if I don't touch them and just climb up the shelf.
Sure. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check
Oh, fuck.
to see if you can do it without displacing
Can
any of the
I
items on it.
Make an insight check. On
Nora
this
displaces any of them,
individual
it's
trying
challenge
to
is like
sleep.
over.
Challenge is not over. You have no idea what'll happen.
I'll be so sad.
Ryujin, make an insight check.
I'm gonna add to mine just to be safe.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 18, but I don't trust it.
Okay.
22 plus 2, 24.
Okay. Which bookshelf do you want to get on top of?
I just want to be right here.
Oh,
Okay,
That's-
so there, you're climbing up. You see the collection, the piece that you are climbing up around looks to be this sort of light blue, floating crystal that almost looks like a bath bomb, sort of like it has this sort of swirl of glittery blue white energy sort of in it, and the plaque underneath it says, or it calls it the crystal of Archimedes, and
Oh shit!
you just climb on top of
I
it
rolled-
without disturbing it, it seems.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, definitely getting bad vibes. Seems like you just talked to Ilea an hour ago. She knew that you were coming. It'd be weird that she would have fallen asleep.
That's not a Leia, I bet you.
I don't think that's. I'm gonna like grab Alexios' shoulder because he's right in front of me. I'm gonna say, I don't think that's the individual we spoke to. Maybe getting bad vibes. I don't like them.
And I will also say, Anura, just so you know, because of how the balcony hangs over, the floor of the balcony is essentially right by your head right now.
Okay,
Wait, are we missing?
can I
something?
go
We were told
ahead
to come
and
back in an hour,
notch
right?
an arrow into Thornwind to have it ready?
Sure. What region?
We were told to come back into the shop in an hour,
That's
correct?
correct. Yes.
Well, we
You are
haven't
doing
fucked up.
everything right so far.
Okay.
I turn towards Ryujin and I say, like, it's probably, yeah. I wasn't gonna approach her. I just yelled, "Sister, you told us to come back in an hour. It's time."
No response whatsoever.
And there's battle music. Oh my god!
I
Can
I
I
have my
medicine check
music
where I
muted.
am?
I can't hear it. I'm scared now.
Can you what, Adagio?
Can I medicine check from here? It's like Alea. Is this like sleeping?
I
Like,
mean,
is there
it's hard
breathing,
to tell.
motion?
What I'll say, from your vantage point right there, I'll say that the reason you can't do a medicine check is because you don't see any of her skin exposed. Like
I wanna
you're just looking at just like this cloth hood falling asleep.
Can I make an investigation
If you want
or
to get up and,
perception
and
check?
I'm gonna
Well, I
cast
want to do
Mage Hand.
perception.
perception, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast a mage hand
Okay.
and slowly pull back the hood.
Okay, let's let Ilme make the
Okay,
perception
what's the-
first.
What's up? I could have cast Find Familiar, and we could have just sent the familiar instead of us.
I mean, I can
A
also
mage
just snap
hand is-
high.
Yeah, that's fine. No one's going up. It's just Ilme
20.
perceiving and Ryujin
23.
mage handing. Okay. 23. Looking, you're trying to find any sort of glimpse of scale or skin through this cloak. What you see in the instance before Ryujin's mage hand pulls at the cloak, you see what looks like a fragment of bone. And as the mage hand rips the cloak off, you see this collection of bones start to come to life. And you see, it's a bit bizarre. These do not seem like bones from a creature. This is not an undead skeleton coming to life. This is a collection of various different types of bones. You see what looks like a human femur and a bear's skull jawbone and a million other types of bone and creature, and they're all sewn together with this, like, you can tell, magically infused metal wire that is sort of infusing it and giving it a shape. And that shape, you see, it looks draconic in nature, and you see these bony it's hard to call them wings. It's like the idea of wings, but just the bone. So there's no actual wing. It's just like daggers of bone begin to stretch out as this creature begins to grow. I need you all to roll initiative. Action.
That's my thought. Okay.
Yeah. Right, anyone above 20?
Natural 20.
For a total of what?
20. I know what my dexterity is. I think it's 23.
All right. 23 for Alexios. Anyone else above 20? 20 to 15.
18.
18.
What did you roll? Like a 2?
15 to 10.
18.
10 to 5.
Collection, everyone.
An 8.
7.
10.
Which leaves us with Anura.
Watch out for the collection, everyone.
I got 7.
I started the streak again. That was a nat 1.
You did
so
not
3.
roll it. Oh my god.
3
There's no way.
for
I don't believe
Anura.
it anymore.
All right, so this is where
This
everyone's
dice is
starting
like
on the map. I'm just gonna,
And it's my
I'm gonna,
Nora dice.
I'm gonna get you into actual squares on the map just for clarity's sake. Cool. All right. So,
Oh, there.
starting at the top with Alexios. It is your turn. What are you doing?
And what is... Okay. I am going to... 5, 10, 15, 20... No, wait. 5, 10... No, I'm gonna move here and cast haste on myself.
All right. You begin to vibrate in space as, to your perspective, the entire world slows down. What else are you doing?
And I am going to move
Speed
right here more because I realized I'm kind of in a straight line.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Ilmay.
Okay.
I will say, Ilmay, with your passive perception, as this bone dragon type deal is sort of growing and stretching out its limbs, you see hanging in its rib cage a key.
Okay. Okay, I was about to ask if I needed a roll
Yeah.
of perception for
Your
the
perception is
key.
a quadrillion.
We don't have to hold back, people.
Okay. My next question is, would I have already enchanted the boots, or do I need to do that now? I guess I never said I
You
did.
never said it.
Dang. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Well, I guess I'll click my boots together.
You feel, as you click your boots together, this speed of Hermes shooting through you like you just took a shot of adrenaline.
Okay, and then I guess I'll just shoot at it.
Okay.
I'll get... Yeah, I just wanted my boots on.
Gotcha. You
If
see it.
needed,
It's,
yeah,
it's like
just-
it's like you're like at the starting lineup for a race, and the gun goes off, and you just like stay there.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I don't think I can shoot at it because that was my action. Right? No, it's a bonus action. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll shoot at it this once.
Sammy,
Yes.
on the map, I'm gonna use the laser really quick.
Okay.
Is that okay? What is this? Is that a stair?
Yeah, those are the
Okay.
stairs heading up to the balcony.
Okay, so if I was to like, how tall would you say this wall is right here from the ground right here?
That wall will go all the way up that 20 feet.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Like you
Okay,
can't you can't
so-
go under it, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay,
It was a 24.
24 to hit, that hits.
Okay.
You fire your crossbow and you see like this bit of bone just get like tossed off into nothingness.
Wait, do I get... I guess, because I was invisible, didn't know I was there?
Technically it did not. So you get advantage and it's a crit.
Oh gosh.
Because
the
it
other
hasn't
one
gone
was
in
there.
combat yet.
Oh my gosh, yes! Okay, let's see here. This is gonna be a lot more damage now.
So you see the boots activate, and like there's a moment where like the air around Ilmay's ankles seems to almost shimmy into the form of wings on her ankles, and then she just stays stationary, pulls out her crossbow, and shoots the ever-living fuck out of this dragon.
Okay, let's see here.
We saw the boots materialize before Ilme then, because she was invisible.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess no one can see any of that besides Ilmay. Damn it. You imagine that that's how cool it would have looked like.
Besides, the standing in place.
Yeah. You don't even see the crossbow bolt until it's left her crossbow. You just see this crossbow fire off from nowhere.
60?
60?
60. 60.
Jesus Christ. Ow. A brutal first hit.
This is what you get for letting a rogue go first.
It's true. You see, like each of these wings has what look like 4 spindly bone tendrils coming off of them, and you just fully shoot off one of those bone tendrils from its wings. Anything else?
Okay. Yeah. Then now I'll move. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, as far as I can go. I'm trying to get up top.
Gotcha. You're just snaking your way? Snaking your way?
Yeah.
Alright, Ryujin, you're up.
So, how is it looking after that 60 damage?
I mean, that certainly seemed to do a bunch of damage, but he's not on death's door by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay. So this thing looks like it's pretty hardy.
Ish.
Because that was a heavy blow. My concern is, like, what if this is just like a setup, I don't know. Getting weird vibes. But, I suppose... if I wanted to make a check on something, would that be my action?
Yes, or you could do it at disadvantage as a bonus action.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check at disadvantage as a bonus action to see if... Well, no, because I doubt Dispel Magic would... I feel like, because an Ancient Dragon made this, probably not going to do much. And it just tanks 60 HP. Alright, never mind. Well, first things first. I'm going to move just a little bit. I'm going to move right there without touching any of the shelves. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast it thrice.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me... Okay. So, in the spirit of my Deadpool dice bag that I never use any dice from, I'm rolling a sparkly pink d20.
Love it.
I rolled a natural 18. That's going to be +9.
That certainly hits. Go ahead, roll damage. Or I guess if you want to roll all 3 first.
Okay, yeah, sure. Second one is 21 to hit total. And the third one is another 21. I rolled
all 3 hit. Go ahead, roll damage on all 3.
Sick nasty. D10 plus 5. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. Why didn't I take my... I'm such a dummy. You know what? Maybe having... You know what? No, there's nothing. I'm getting it. It's fine. Where is my D10? I'm holding up the game right now.
A warlock doesn't have a D10?
I'm sorry. Alright, so the first one is going to be 12 points of damage.
Alright.
The second one is going to be not great. That's only 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And the third one is 14 points of damage.
You got it.
It was my action, and I moved a little bit. For bonus action, I will summon the Spectral Wave.
Alrighty. So, Summon the wave. I'm gonna pop it for you right there. As
Honestly,
these 3 watery eldritch blasts fire into this bony creature, and bones just start flying off of it. Wherever you want to put it.
You know, screw it. I'll have it right there and have it make an attack.
Go ahead.
So that is gonna be okay. So I add my +9. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. Now that I have all my dice out, where's my D8? 2d8. 3 plus 7. So 10.
10 points of damage, you got it.
Yes. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right. It's just taking these hits, and it doesn't seem happy about it. He's just trying to get its bearings. Adagio, you're up.
I'm going to hashtag bless everyone.
What's the range on Bless?
30 feet.
So, do you need to be able to see them?
Nope.
Cool, so you can
I
hit...
think it just says within range. Yeah, within range.
Okay, so you can hit everyone. Yeah, nice.
Okay, perfect. That's going to be a 3rd level spell because I can only, do
You
something.
got it.
Was, let's do again.
D4 to your attack/saving rolls.
And that's concentration, right?
Yep.
Copy
Is that just once, or is that like?
No, that's until
Until I break
concentration.
So-
concentration or the spell.
Okay,
ends.
I'll try to remember that.
All right.
And then I will open Rebirth and Rage, I guess.
Okay, what form is it in?
That's an interesting question that I would also like to ask myself. And I think I will go with the lance.
Okay.
Sure, why not? No, I'm going with the trident.
Trident?
'Cause I don't want
Okay.
to use both hands. And then I'll go with the, I don't know, purple, I guess.
Which is force?
Force.
Gotcha.
Force.
So if you're using with 2 hands, you are not wielding a shield anymore, just so you know.
Trident?
If you're using it with 2 hands?
You can use the trident with 2 hands. What the fuck?
Or,
Alright,
I don't
doesn't
remember.
matter.
Is it versatile or no? Is that...
Oh, you're right. There's 2 of them.
Okay,
Okay,
so...
no, I'm just using it the one. No,
Okay, just the one hand.
right
You
now.
got it. Okay.
Well, I can't even attack this round anyway. I'm just gonna move.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll just move it to 35. I'll mirror Alexia.
You got it. Okay. It is finally this dragonbone creature's turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nora's
tail
just chopped
form.
liver.
Tail form so that I can defend myself.
You got it. You see it move its wings as if it's trying to fly, as if it knows that dragons fly, but clearly it's not working. So instead it sort of uses the bony wings as like additional legs and sort of uses it to just propel itself forward. And it's going to get right there. And first thing it'll do, you see this thing does not have a body besides these bones, and yet it opens its mouth and this gas begins to pour out of it. I need Ryujin and Anura to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why do you do
Wow,
this to
would
me,
you look
Fairy?
at that? A
I literally haven't
Constitution
even gone in
saving throw.
combat yet.
Fuck me.
You said con save?
I did indeed.
That's what I
Yeah,
rolled.
I remember
Sammy.
You got
you
a
can
nat
add a
one?
+4.
No, I rolled it's a total of 8.
8 plus a d4?
Oh, wait, plus, that's not gonna do anything.
It might be a 12. You never.
Where's my D4?
Anura, did you get a nat
tried.
1?
No,
I
I got
blessed
2.
them.
Okay,
here we
that's
go.
not much
Here we
better.
go. So
I got a 7
it actually
in
did go up
total.
to a 10. It did go up to a 10 actually.
All right.
Sammy, before I use it, is it even worth adding a d6 to that?
That is completely up to you.
I don't
Sammy,
feel
give
like
me
first-
something.
I'm not gonna give you
Okay.
shit. I'm just gonna start rolling some damage
Fine.
dice, and you can make the decision.
I know it's not gonna do anything. At most, it'll get me to what, a 13? No, a 12.
Ryujin, do you want to fight? No, wait, you're not gonna make it.
I'm gonna add to Ryujin's roll.
Okay.
Alexios, if you want to add to it now too, then.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I can add to that.
I'm gonna get Ryujin take another 6 from me, because apparently I can roll d6 as well.
Plus 11 in total. So
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so what's your total, Ryujin?
Okay, it's plus 6.
5, so it's 21.
So Ryujin,
okay.
Ryujin, you only take 20 points of poison damage.
Oh my god!
Wait.
Nura, you take 41.
Wait. I think I have resistance to poison now because of Infernal Constitution.
Mmm.
20 damage.
Yes!
One quarter of my health.
Good.
20 damage.
Hold
There
up.
goes one quarter of my health. is
Yeah,
gone.
I'm resistant.
It's not a poisoned effect. It's just poison
Oh wait,
damage.
so would I be poisoned by this or not?
All right, so 20 points of poison.
Okay, but I'm resistant, so I only take 20.
Damage. However, you are restrained as you begin to turn to stone.
Dammy!
Just a Nura. Just a Nura.
It's poison in. Oh, I know what this is, Sammy. You son of a bitch.
You do?
Is it the prismatic?
No,
No. Okay.
it's not nothing
know.
prismatic.
Prismatic spray, the indigo. It does something, and then
This
it also-
I'll let you know. This is a petrifying breath.
Okay.
So Anura, at the end of your next turn, you have to repeat that save to determine if you're going to be petrified or not.
Like fully petrified?
That's
and you
correct.
have the diamonds too. Oh,
Sammy, I
no.
literally go next.
Well, we'll see. But before that, he still has some attacks to make.
Hamburger.
So he will take one of his bony proto wings and use it to jab at Ryujin.
You keep saying he.
I mean, it's a genderless bone construct.
Is that? I'm just saying.
You get the sense. You get the sense this is probably not the dragon.
That's what I was trying to make sure of in my head.
Yeah. Ryujin does a 24 hit.
Oh no, I think that
I mean, you can joke, but that's like probably Alexios' AC.
Probably.
Okay, you take 14 points of piercing damage. And as you take that, the bone strikes at you, and you are pinned to the ground by this bony wing. You are considered restrained.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I just got like speared.
You got it didn't spear through you, it speared through your armor, but you are pinned to the where you are right now.
I see.
Yeah.
And can I get up? Or am I like
you can free yourself at the start of your turn with a successful athletics check. Otherwise, you are restrained by the creature. After
Can
that,
I still do actions or anything like that?
yeah.
Spells
You can't do anything with somatic components.
Somatic components.
Like anything with an S on the spell. You can still speak.
I like how I was like, yeah.
See. Oh, so if it has V, S, or
Yes,
V
if
slash S slash
it has
M.
if it has S or M, you're SOL. But if it's just V, you're good.
If it has S or M, you're SOL.
Yeah.
Well, that
But
sounds like a
before
really
that
good
happens,
So I can't do like any of my spells besides.
unless you
Well-
succeed on the athletics check.
Yeah, and that's an
Um,
action.
No, it's not an action. It's just at the start of your turn.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But before that happens, it will bite at you as well,
Why me, Sammy?
because you're the one in melee.
Yes.
Can I just say the two squishy people were like, yeah, we'll stay out of this, and then Sammy was like,
No.
I choose those two.
Well, that was the only way he can get two people in his breath. That was the only angle he could do.
Pikachu, I choose
yeah.
you.
26 to hit Ryujin. So that is, oof, max damage.
Max.
17 points of piercing and 4 points of necrotic.
I thought
No,
you didn't
I am.
want to kill us.
I've had. Oh god, I am not looking great.
That brings us to Anura.
Okay.
This thing
Being petrified.
So you are restrained, so you cannot move. You are not fully petrified yet, but you
Okay.
are getting close.
How does Ryujin look?
Not
on
great.
A scale of 1 to 87, I'm about a 32.
My God. Okay. Oh no, that's an action, isn't
Yeah,
it?
no, it's fine. Don't worry about me right now. You should probably do what you can to get yourself free.
Well, I have to roll for that. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, that'll happen at the end of your turn.
Sorry, I'm trying to find underbrush real quick. Because I think that's an action. Once per long rest, you can cast Moonbeam through the sickle without spending a spell slot. But that would count as an action, right?
To cast Moonbeam?
Yeah.
Yes. And actually, sorry, let me clarify about restrained for both of you. It doesn't say that you can't use your arms. It just says your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, which I didn't do.
Oh yeah, look.
It's fine. It wasn't a nat 20. And your attacks have disadvantage, and you have a disadvantage on dex saves while you're being restrained.
Oh great.
So can I still cast?
Yes. So essentially, it's like your shoulders pinned, and you're there, but you can still wave around.
Okay. Has
I
anybody
guess-
watched Army of the Dead?
No.
No. Because there's a scene in there where someone gets. Never mind. You'd understand if you watched. It's fine.
Okay, well, as my free action, since I can finally do that now, with the starry form, I'm gonna take Chalice.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality.
Wait, can't you only change starry forms as a free action if you're already in the starry form?
I don't know, let's find out. I can't remember, and it's being weird.
I'm pretty sure what it says is that you can switch between starry forms as a free action whenever you'd like.
A good question, Sammy. I wish I could give you an answer.
I'm pretty confident on it.
Moreover, at the start of each of your turns while in your starry form.
Yeah, there you go.
So if I take my bonus action to take Chalice and I cast Aura, I can't heal with Aura this turn.
Correct.
Damn it.
He has to be.
That kind of ruined my plans. Okay, I'm gonna cast
You can always take
Aura.
Chalice next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Aura then.
Okay.
Anyway. And have Underbrush in hand. And I'll heal Region.
Alright.
I think it's just 2d6.
2d6 plus whatever Underbrush adds to it.
Yeah, which is a d8.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 10. 17.
Nice. 17 points of healing to Ryujin. Anura, at the end of your turn, please make a Constitution saving throw.
If I fail this, do I get petrified?
Maybe.
Don't forget you're blessed.
It's true.
Hashtag.
So okay, that brings me to another question.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, for example, the ability that I could have used for a Mystic Arcanum, which is Flesh to Stone, they have to make, 3 checks? But if you look at a Medusa, it's if they fail by a certain number,
Correct.
otherwise they make several checks.
Oh,
so if
it's
this
so
thing
close.
can petrify you with 1 failed check, holy shit, that's insane.
Anura?
It rolled off of a 20 2 different times.
So what is
that
it?
hurt me. Okay, let me add the 4. A d4, so that's a 2, 16, another 2, dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Do you want to add wheel to it?
I don't think I can yet because it's not the end of my turn.
That's true.
And I used it.
With a 20, the effect fades.
Sammy,
You're building
my
anticipation.
anxiety can't take this.
Ah! But that's the end of your turn. That brings us back to Alexios. Now hasted, and now behind this dragon creature.
Get this thing now.
So if this tentacle of the deep is here, can I be here?
You can walk through it. You just can't end your turn there.
It is spectral.
It is.
So whatever in the middle, so I can be right here for the attacks.
I mean, that's not a square.
I don't know.
But like,
yeah.
yes, you can attack
There you
there
go.
as long as you don't end your turn there.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Am I flanking with Ryujin there?
No, you'd be flanking if you were here, which is still totally viable.
Okay, then I'll be
Though
there.
I will say
That's
I don't
perfect.
know if I would consider Ryujin flanking at this point, just because he's restrained and pinned.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
So with the tentacle, it says it's 10 feet long, not 10 feet, like, diameter-wise. So,
If it's a large 10-foot tentacle, it takes up a 10-foot by 10-foot square.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So for attacks, no advantage.
No advantage.
All right, got you. So I'm just gonna attack the dragon.
Go ahead.
First two would be a 19 and a
19.
22.
Both of those hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
All right. And I got two. Just gonna. A 24 and a 13.
24 and 13. All right.
So 3 hits. First one. 18 points of damage.
18.
Yep.
All right.
Second. 15.
15 points of damage.
And third, I want an arcane jolt.
Sure.
And 13, 15 plus 7 is 22 points of damage.
22. You got it. As finally you get to use these twin short swords made specifically for you, and they are perfectly balanced as you shing, 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 just chopping off bones.
It felt good. And I am going to move back over here.
You got it. Ilmay, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't know how.
I'll say each
How
of those two squares, the stairs and the one above it, take double movement.
Okay, so this is 40 then, right here?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would get you to the top
30?
of the stairs. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'd be up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Then. Good enough. And I'm gonna shoot down.
You got it. You got a clear shot.
Yep. Uh, 22.
Hits.
Okay.
And you do get sneak attack because there is.
Yeah, I was about to
yeah.
say sneak attack. $30, 20. 26 plus 7 is 33.
To hit? Or
I
damage?
rolled a 22.
Oh, right.
I rolled a 22 and 33 damage.
You got it. You got it. All right, it takes the crossbow in the face and part of its jaw. You see like a hole that is punched through from this crossbow bolt. Anything else?
And then bonus action, I'll shoot again.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. I rolled a natural 2.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, that's it.
All right, that brings us to Ryujin. Top of your turn. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
I can't.
I thought I went before Ryujin.
No, you're right after.
I'm dead.
Oh, that's not great. Flat 8.
You want to add a bless to it?
Oh, he was just attacked after me. On the wall. Hashtag blessed.
A 12.
You're still pinned. Sorry.
It's fine. Okay, then I will. Let's see. Just want to make sure I'm not gonna hit anybody. Wait, so
Yes.
I don't want to waste a bunch of spell slots in case the other dragon swoops up out of nowhere and is like, "Oh, you know what? Oh, you actually have to get the key for me now. This was just a warm up."
Mm-hmm.
Some stupid shit like that. But given the current situation I find myself in, I'll just Eldritch Blast again. Screw it.
Okay, it's at disadvantage.
It's at disadvantage, you say?
Because you are restrained.
Because I am restrained. Okay.
You still get hashtag blessed.
Well,
That doesn't work for attacks though, right?
screw it.
Isn't it?
Still gonna
Attacks
Eldritch
and
Blast.
I thought it was ability check saving throws.
I thought it was attacks.
I have
There
no
You
idea.
can you check that because I actually am not confident.
It's whenever a target makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell.
Oh great, so it's not ability checks. Got it.
So I'm gonna roll for the first attack. Roll 2d20s, take
Yep.
a lower number.
Yep.
Sammy, I hate you.
What?
I rolled a natural 20, and then I rolled a 7. But
Hashtag blessed.
it's plus 9, and then I have a plus 4.
Yeah.
A d4.
Yeah.
So so right now it's at 16 just with my pluses.
Yeah.
And then wait, the d4. What did I say? 16, 17.
You're at
19.
Because of the blast, that hits.
Yay!
Awesome.
I'm helping.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the other ones, and then I'll do damage.
Okay.
Okay. God, this sucks. All right. So that one misses,
Okay.
and fuck me, Sammy. I rolled last. Okay, so before this last one, I rolled a 12 and a 3, right? So obviously the 3 plus my stuff is not gonna hit. Okay, and this time I rolled 2 3s. Wow. So
Sorry.
1 out of the 3 bolts hits.
Yeah.
What a cool. Oh my god, I hate my life. 7 damage.
7 points of damage. You got it. And
7
actually,
points damage.
well, it's too late. It's too late. I fucked up. That's on me. I'm not gonna make you suffer for that. Okay. Anything else?
Yes. I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Far Step. And in doing so,
You
I am
pop out.
going to teleport up to the railing with Ilme.
You got it.
But like mirrored, like across.
Sure.
So, hold on, let me just count. So 1, I'm
What's the range of far step?
2, 4, 5, 60 feet.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 6 in. Wait, hold on. Okay, so I would be right there.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And that's my turn.
All right. A bit of your armor is still a little bit. There's like a hole in it now from where this bone was. All right. Adagio, unfortunately, because I remembered it right before your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me or
Yeah, you.
me?
Yeah,
You
you.
can have advantage on that
Oh, well, at least I have advantage, and I'm blessed. Hashtag blessed.
through
blessed.
underbrush.
Hashtag blessed.
Can underbrush? What's the range on that from underbrush? Is there a range? He's 40 feet away right now.
D&D.
Let's find out. Hold up.
Yeah.
Where you at, underbrush?
You know, I could just use my
Oh,
divination.
it's 30 feet.
Yeah. So
Okay.
no advantage.
I'm gonna use my 17 divination. And
Oh,
add
nice.
Plus 8. That is my wisdom saving. So that's a 25. And I still get my hashtag blessed. So, oh, and I rolled a 4. So 29 altogether.
You are fine. Now it has ice.
La 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 la. And I can't pass him because or like difficult terrain. How does that work?
He is currently taking up that entire area. So if you wanted to pass him, he would get a free attack on you.
That's just. And if I wanted to throw the Triton, because it's like a 2060, I had to be 20 feet away?
No. That's like the outer range. So essentially, if you're out of melee, but 20 feet or lower, closer to him, you can just throw it at him.
Oh, okay, then I'm just gonna walk right here. No, I'm gonna stay. I can hit him from here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Lose 1 foot. Gonna shoot him with the trident, I guess.
You got it. You flip the trident up, and you're like, "Hey, Ryujin, check this out," and you just chuck it. And
That's a lot.
There we go. Go ahead, roll damage. Plus the extra force damage.
What the heck is it? I tried to say it do that much.
Hey, you shut your mouth, okay? They do
Why
enough.
I chose the trident is beyond me, but sure.
You get to add your strength modifier and the force damage.
Okay, well, it's a 13
13 total?
total. It was
Alright.
5 for the trident, 6 for the force damage, and 2 for my strength.
Alright, I mean, hey, he's taken hits. A lot of bone has been clattering onto the ground.
Then I say psych. Just kidding.
Let's see if he gets his breath weapon back. He
I.
does.
No.
He
There right now. I would be dead.
he turns. Is he gonna hit Alexios or is he gonna hit Adagio?
I'm so happy I'm not there right now. I would be dead.
Let's
Alexios
find
did more
out.
damage. Oh no.
Even, he hits Alexios. Odd, he hits Adagio.
Gosh, it's adorable. Look at his head.
It is a 3.
Ah, god damns me.
So, he
Okay,
turns to
I get
you.
dexterity advantages.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, Adagio.
Constitution.
Sammy, anatomically speaking,
Yeah.
what part of this is propelling the breath outward? If
Honestly,
it's just made of bone.
That's a great question that's not explained in this stat block at all. Magic, that's what the answer.
It just has like bones and a set of lungs. That's it.
18 altogether.
Alright.
But then I cried. Oh, why is there so much math happening?
33. So, halved, because you succeeded, you only take 16 points of poison damage.
Too many.
And you are not
I'm almost-
petrified.
I almost dropped below 100, you guys. This was-
And then he will turn to Alexios and try to pin Alexios.
Can I warding flare that?
Sure.
He's within 30 feet of me. I'll
Yeah.
put that, say
Yeah,
less.
yeah.
Warding flare. I have 1 extra now.
Ooh, and that is helpful, which brings it down to a 13, which I'm sure does not hit. And then he will try to bite at Alexios as well.
Can't do anything for you now, buddy.
It's cocked. That is a dirty 20.
Yes.
All right, you just vibrate out of the way as he just trying to snarls at you. You can tell like this is not an intelligent creature. This is just like an amalgamation of bones magically brought to life. And then it actually can make 2 of those attacks. So it's gonna try again. And it's good that he did. That's a nat 20.
What?
I'm gonna guardian coil that damage.
All right, go ahead.
I wanted to divination.
So
It's too late now.
that's
It's okay.
gonna be
Next time.
subtract 9 damage.
Okay. So that is going to be only 11 points of piercing and 6 points of necrotic to you, Alexios. And that is its turn. That brings us to Anura.
You can do a thing finally.
What you got?
Okay. Why does it keep refreshing this? Okay, whatever. I'm going to... It's not in a straight line for me, right?
It's in a diagonal from you.
Thank you, Sammy. I was just like seeing like if the way I'm looking down at it was like a problem or anything, because would I be looking through one of the shelves or not?
Part of him is obscured, but not enough to be a real issue.
Okay, cool. I want to try this. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna cast Entangle.
All right. What is the what's the radius of what that does?
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range.
Got you. Pulling that up. There you go. I will say,
Tentacle
as these roots come out, the stonework of the floor starts to like break apart where these roots are coming out. Some of the shells begin to.
Oh, I didn't know it would actually affect the shelves.
Well, it's affecting the floor. Are
Oh.
they spectral vines or are they vines?
It just says grasping weeds and vines.
And then it doesn't say like spurt out from the ground or something like that?
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't think about that.
It's
Never
okay.
mind.
But we're gonna roll to see if anything falls.
Can I say never mind because I did not know it would do
Oh,
that?
then sure, if you want.
Yeah, I didn't think that it would, like, actually serve the shells.
Yeah, sure.
I thought if it
It's
would hit the shells, it would stop growing.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know why.
Powerful magic, man. Normal ass shelves.
Believe in magic.
Fuck. Oh god, that took away everything that I had thought of.
You can do it.
I don't want to break anything. She seems very adamant about that.
Yep.
Like to touch the dragon.
Good.
Well, fuck. That's a problem. Oh god. Okay. Let me check
Be a
and make sure.
raging bull in a china shop for 3 seconds.
Let me check and make sure Thornwind doesn't have a big space around it real quick.
I believe it's a 5 foot.
I think it
radius,
is.
something like that.
Yeah, within a 5-foot radius.
And I think that's only if it hits an object.
Yeah. So if I was to hit the ground,
Yeah.
like right here,
Uh-huh.
the 5-foot radius would not affect any of the shells, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
Alright, let me make this a 5-foot radius instead. There you go. So you want it like there?
Yeah.
Cool. Does it need to make a save or anything like that?
Yeah, it needs to make a dex throw.
And I make it a 7.
Interesting. I will
can.
say, yes, you can. He is rolling with advantage on this, so I'm only going to roll 1 extra die, because the 7 is already the other die.
Either way, he'll take 2d6 damage no matter what. Wait, no. Never mind.
So the other one was a little higher. So that's gonna be only a 12. All right. How much damage is that?
2d6 slashing.
Go ahead.
Ooh, that was nice. That was a 6 and a 4. The 10.
You got it.
Listen.
Listen.
Don't know.
No, it's
Yeah, that's all I can do, really.
Alrighty. What was your concentration check, Adagio, Alexios?
Don't forget your hashtag blends. Ooh.
Alexios, you're muted.
What do you have for concentration again?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled an 8.
8 total.
8 total? I rolled a 3?
So Bless is no
I am
longer
not
active.
hashtag blessed.
Yes.
My gods have failed me.
Oh wait.
Alexios?
So wait, do I get the +4 for blessed anymore, or does that drop now?
Well, it was from when you took the
Oh,
attack.
then 26.
26. Okay, you're fine. Haste is still up. Okay, Alexios, it is your turn, and you need to make a Wisdom saving throw at the top of your turn.
Wisdom save.
That's correct.
18.
18, you're fine. Go ahead.
So 4 more attacks.
All right, go ahead.
First one's a 21.
Hits.
Second one's a 25.
Hits.
And 19 and 24.
All 4 hit. Go ahead and roll damage. As these two twin short swords seem to almost be ringing as they are working in tandem, and you're slicing bones off left and right.
First one. What is it? 15.
Okay.
5 plus 7 is 12.
12.
So 14 and 13 7 is 20.
Alexios, take your moment.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
You're chopping this thing up.
Hell yeah.
All right. How crazy can I get with this? I'm just can't touch the shelves. I'm gonna step through the tentacle of the deep. I am going to kind of like Dragon Ball Z run up the tail.
Okay.
I am going to take a big jump around the base of the neck and try to like land to the skull and go.
All right, you take your swords, you do your crazy acrobatics, you chuck them and you like stab them into its skull, which doesn't give you much resistance, but it solidifies your swords there, and you just ride this thing down to the ground, and as you hit the ground, the head just pops itself off from the rest of the body, and the entire thing goes limp.
Woo! I still have movement.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, you're out of combat. You pull the key out of the ribcage, and you see a stone, like an iron key. But you're pretty sure the key that Elea showed you an hour ago was more of like a brass.
Yep. Yep. It's not the key.
I still have locate object, and we can see what this key opens up.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
How does that work towards it? Like, if I was holding this key, can I, like, locate object its chest?
I don't know about that.
Is there anything, like, obvious around that
Um,
this key might belong to?
I mean, there is a door that you guys clocked as weird. The door behind the desk that theoretically, based on what you know of the outside, leads directly into the cliff.
A hole. A
Through
layer.
the garden
Oh,
wall?
fuck.
Is that where the
I
like, where
just-
the original locate object showed me that it was?
Yes.
That is. Okay, beautiful.
Can I just, real quick, cast Find Familiar and put me through the door, you know?
Gotta unlock it first.
Sammy, I'm gonna, since we're out of combat, but bar step is still active for right now, I'm gonna just poof back down to the floor where everyone else is at.
Sure.
Oh, I gotta climb back down without disturbing the shelves.
Yeah, are you gonna try, Nora?
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check.
Can I just jump down and take the damage?
I mean, you won't take damage. It's a matter of shock.
Well,
if
like,
one of us
if I
help us-
jump, like, here and go diagonal, there's just shelves in the way.
You're fine. It's a question of, like, the act of jumping will cause
See,
the shelf to...
Can I,
You know? Either way, it's
as
an
I see
acrobatics
Nora's
check.
about to jump, I want to say, stop. Wait. The safest way to go about this is just go limp. Just limply fall. There'll be
I
no
can
jump
catch you.
shock. It'll be
I
okay.
That's okay.
I'm
catch you,
actually,
it's fine.
instead, I'm just gonna take Starry Form Dragon so that I start hovering
Sure. There you go. Easy.
and I don't disturb the shelf and just kind of fly over and hover
Sure.
to the ground.
So what are we thinking about this door?
Are you
Wait,
casting Find
actually,
Familiar, Nora?
I mean, that's up to y'all. That
I
uses
also-
my last wild shape.
Yeah.
No, I would save it.
I would save it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
I had
can
a
change
feeling that we
between
should probably,
Starry
or at
Forms
least
for
I should
free
save my spell
for the
slot.
next 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours.
Do I still
Something
see
like
the
that?
lyre I was talking about last time?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's changed.
I want to read the plaque.
Okay. That lyre is labeled as the Siren Song Lyre, and there is a brief description underneath the title if you want to read it. It says, not used by real sirens, but created by a particularly mischievous pirate bard named Elomela the Beautiful, who used it to trick other pirate ships into thinking she was a siren, distracting them long enough for her crewmates to successfully board her ship undetected.
Damn.
I'm right
That's a
there
pirate.
with Adagio reading this. I was very interested as
Sure.
well.
Yeah.
I'm eyeballing the F out of this lyre, and I'm like, damn, I wonder if she'll take anything I have.
Maybe. That'd be cool.
Maybe!
I will
I'll
say,
fucking
Anora,
let it
as you descended, if you wanted to read more about the crystal, there's there's more on the plaque. It says, legend tells of a gifted magic user called Archimedes who discovered, and then it says in parentheses, or created, with question mark, a crystal that, according to the story, is supposed to lead the worthy to the baby of stone, and with it, ascension to godhood.
Holy shit.
However,
What the-
Archimedes' claim was never tested, as all those who attempted to use the crystal, including Archimedes himself, were apparently not worthy.
Well then,
Well, we don't have to
Bubble,
take the
bubble,
crystal. Just
bubble,
ask if
bubble.
we can just, like, touch it. I just want to know.
Well, we're not allowed to even touch things. So.
After our little mini quest, I just want to. I want to trade things. I want that lyre, man. So we're gonna pop the key in the door or what?
I guess. Might as well.
Okay, but
So-
which one of us is gonna pop the key? in the door?
Sammy,
Yes.
the Far Step spell lasts for a minute.
Okay.
So at this point, it's probably done for, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you guys if you want to take a breath here for a minute, or if you're like rushing to the next thing.
I
I
think
mean,
we're
if
good to
the
go,
key's
right?
for the door, I think we should go.
They're not
Not waste any time. This is obviously just
Yeah.
like a precursor, warm up, or something.
Let's go.
Okay,
Unlock
so
it.
Who's gonna unlock it?
I'm turning invisible again.
Alright, so hold on. I'm gonna
I
roll.
can use Mage Hand.
I'm gonna roll a d6 and see how many rounds have passed. Okay.
Okay.
5 rounds have
rounds have-
passed.
How many
So-
rounds have passed already?
So,
I had it for 2 rounds.
yeah.
Technically.
So you
No.
essentially you have 3 more
1,
rounds of combat.
2.
Well, I
until
was
it
asking
disappears.
about my rage.
Oh, so that's
Since I
like
don't attack
Oh yeah,
anyone this round.
the rage would have the rage will have dissipated by now.
I have
Oh,
18
man.
seconds. I'll just say it's done.
Can I stand next to Nora for Aura Vitality?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, can I do that as well? Actually.
Yeah, I mean, if
Everyone
you
just stand next to Nora.
if you want to
Okay.
take a little bit more time, that's totally fine. You can just stand by Anura by the heating lamp as you heal him.
It's like 1 round of damage.
Yeah.
How much?
Alexios?
I
How
like
much
that I'm just a
HP do we
heating
get back?
lamp at this point.
Alexios, you're muted.
How much HP is that?
You get 2d6
Can I have
back.
Forge? I forgot to mention him, and I forgot since we've been in hell. Would I take him with me?
I mean,
I didn't want to
assume,
say it in the middle of the fight.
yeah, I
but-
assume Forge was on the ship.
Yeah, I just didn't want to say it in the middle of the fight. Like, I forgot. So, yeah.
Did we
Can I
keep
have
him on the
him out?
ship just because he's carrying such important cargo? And it's a
I
dragon.
mean,
It's true.
nobody knows.
I mean,
Oh,
I wouldn't-
I don't know what an ancient dragon knows and doesn't know.
Wait, so are we gonna
They can
heal up to
smell
like
how
Max
far
standing
they
next to
Yeah,
him?
Yeah,
I
or
mean,
what's
you
going
can
on
take
with
you
that?
can take the time if you want.
If it's been 5 rounds and Nadajia only took 1 round's worth of damage, I heal 2d6 plus d8 every round.
I mean, honestly,
So that's
Yeah, you would've got it
10d6 and
Yeah.
5d8.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're fine.
we're good. And then if you guys want, I can use Mage Hand with the key, so in case it's like trapped.
Sure.
I'm not
Okay.
scared.
I mean, it's a cantrip, so.
Do it.
It's true.
Oh, I should probably
Yeah,
get
go ahead.
All right. This
I'm
is the third
invisible
time I've
again.
ever used Mage Hand in this entire campaign. Yeah, I'll use Mage Hand.
twice.
Yeah, this is the 3rd time.
Yeah. Wild.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
So
This dragon
I will,
thinks that Mage Hand is like your signature move.
Yeah, I'll use Mage Hand key and turn the door and.
All right.
That's a lie. You've used Mage Hand before. More than once before.
Are you sure? I remember one other
I'm very
time.
sure.
I feel like you did it
I
like
use the
2
big
feet.
beast a lot.
No, he's
Lots
used
of
Mage
magic
Hand, though,
hands coming out of region.
more than once before.
All right. So
Twice before.
the spectral
No.
hand takes the key from Alexios and inserts it into the door. It does seem to work, and it turns, and you hear a click. Does not seem to be trapped in any way.
It's actually it's not a hand. It's a sea turtle fin.
And this sea
Noggin.
turtle fin pushes the door, and it like there's no barrier between the door and the floor, so it is stone against stone. You just hear it,
I love that.
and you see darkness within.
And
Can I
that's
see?
my old
I have
friend.
dark vision, Sammy.
Yeah.
I will say, with your dark vision, you can see that this is a very large room, that it goes past your range of
120
vision.
feet.
120 feet, you said?
120 feet, baby.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
this looks
Eldritch
like
sight.
a natural cavern, like in like cave, essentially. It is multi-leveled. There's lots of different levels of ground, essentially. And it seems, from everything your eyes can decipher, like almost every inch of this place is covered in coins.
Y'all,
Dragon
I
horse.
called it. I said there was a horde back here.
Alright, yeah, I'll pick a marching order.
I am not going first or last. I'll be
definitely
smack dab
second
right in the
or
middle.
Let me show you what you're looking at here.
Thank you. My brain could not fathom what you meant, Sammy.
It looks like
Oh,
this.
It looks a little something like.
It's loading.
Is it She's doing her best.
She's trying.
You crossed
Holy
the finish line. I can't
crap.
see it from there. No. Oh my god.
Jeez, Louise.
It looks like another continent.
Is this Persia?
Yep, this is it.
Nice.
Is
Don't
this
be
Persia got me?
Look how small the shit. All right, never mind. I don't even. You know what? This is insane.
I will say, as you guys open the door and as you're beginning to slowly arrange yourselves, you hear the booming voice echo through this cavern. You have moxie, I'll give you that. But the gods have you fighting their battles for them. I was created to fight the gods' battles for them. What you seek is a dangerous, evil relic of a time long past. To claim it would be to tempt death itself. And you
We've done
hear
that, so.
the shaking of coins as some torchlight just sort of magically lights so everyone can sort of see the entirety of this space. And you see like 150 feet up, directly ahead on the far wall, this beautiful bronze dragon. Yeah, the 150 and looking like as it moves, gold coins fall from the top and just sort of clatter onto other ledges beyond.
Forbidden
May I
waterfall.
ask a question?
Yes, but I will say before you ask the question, I will just note that the key that you saw on Elea's neck, the necklace has remained, but as the neck itself has grown, it's now sort of like a choker around the dragon's neck, with the key just sort of sitting right between her collarbones.
Did you do it so I can't hang on it?
Correct.
Son of a bitch.
What was your question, Regent?
So I wanted to ask Yvio, really quickly, what's the best outcome you could see for this item, this ancient evil item, in your mind? If anything could happen with this, what would the best one be? It destroyed the creature it's supposed to interact with, destroyed all of the above, something like that.
I would say all of the above.
Well, that's what we're working towards.
And I am here to teach you a lesson, demigods and friend. And that lesson is this. You may think you are ready for this fight, but I assure you, the enemies of the gods are far more powerful than you'd care to believe. And it just takes to the air, and that's where we're going to take a break.
Wait, did she just call herself an enemy of the gods?
No, but the enemies of the gods, like Tromocrates, like Tiamat, like the Titans, are far more powerful.
So I felt bruh, am I actually making bad right now?
It's alright, her name's Tiamat.
All right. So then Tiamat's like head honcho, big ass. What's the? Just forget it. I don't even care anymore.
Is
Awesome, we're gonna
Tiamat
take a
getting
break.
Counted above the links currently.
I was just trying to say it's like small, medium, large with the creatures. You know, we keep stepping up. I feel like.
When we come back from break, we will be rolling initiative against Yvio the Bronze, the original bronze dragon. Very excited. We'll be back so soon. Go ahead and take a little pee break, grab a little snack or something, and we'll be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. Welcome. We're gonna hop right into it here. So first, before we roll initiative, Ilme, will you roll me a stealth check at advantage, please?
Yes.
Sammy.
Yes.
Copper or the ocean?
Ocean.
24.
24. Her passive perception is 27.
Oh, I rolled
So you are not hidden
very
from
good.
her. All right.
Dang
Can I
it.
have everybody roll initiative, please?
Circle back. I guess that'll count. God damn it.
All right.
Advantage
Anybody
is
over
dictates-
20?
Nice. I have not even rolled yet. Just
Roll.
give me a
I'm at
second.
20.
20 for Ilme.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Fuck.
20 to 15.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, so with the trident, I get advantage on so I rolled a 6 and then I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, so what is it total?
The 22.
22 for Ryujin.
Yeah, right.
20 to 15.
Yeah, right.
15 to 10. 10 to 5.
I was an 8.
Jesus.
8 for Adagio.
I was like 1 above last round.
Anura, what'd you get?
4. I rolled a 2.
Alexios, where are you?
Oh, I thought I said it out loud. 19.
19. Gotcha.
Where does the dragon go?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Oh man.
Okay, so our goal is to basically do non-lethal damage and
That's that key.
get. Okay.
That's the golden snitch.
So, at the start of this combat, Ryujin.
That's a bigger thing.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Was it my turn?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Such an iron villain. So cute.
Okay.
Actually, make a wisdom saving throw.
Nothing.
Why you gotta do this to me, Sammy?
Sorry.
That might be okay. 17.
17. This is a scary ass dragon. You've seen a dragon this size before. You've seen Rirmu, but you've never been on the opposite side of a battlefield from a dragon like this before. You are frightened. You cannot get closer to it. And any attacks against it have disadvantage.
Fuck. Why you gotta do me like that, Sammy? That's fine because I don't need to make a roll to hit for this. So I'm gonna use synaptic static.
Okay, what is
So
that?
it's a range of 120 feet. So can I hit from where I am?
You can, yes.
Okay, so basically, I'll just read it to you.
Well, actually,
you
hold
choose a point-
on. The platform she's on is 150 feet up.
Oh, okay.
So,
So I
no,
need
actually,
to
you can't. Sorry.
Yet. Well, fuck me, I guess. Well, Sammy, you've effectively nerfed everything I
Sorry.
can do. I can't move closer. My attacks have disadvantage. Nothing I have to do an attack has range. And I don't want to waste my spell slots on any. Oh, I really can't do anything.
You can hold an
Okay.
action.
I guess I'll hold synaptic static. See if they get
Until
closer.
she comes in range.
Yeah,
You got it. What is the range of that? 120?
120 feet.
Gotcha. Ilmei, you're up. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wait, doesn't Underbrush have something about wisdom saves?
I think it's only
Yeah,
once
you can
per
have
long rest.
advantage.
Oh,
Didn't you give that to me earlier?
You weren't in range.
Oh, that's right.
is that
Wait.
always, or is that just one time?
Once per long rest.
Oh, so are you giving it to Ilmei or no?
Well, he's not a very big wisdom character, if I remember correctly, so...
Wait! Time out!
What?
We have advantage from before break.
Oh, that's true. Let me roll to see who gets that advantage. So I'm gonna roll a
Can
d6.
we all just volunteer to give it to Ilme?
No! The dice control your fate.
You've never made the dice control this before.
Every time I roll dice, the dice are controlling it. Okay,
What about
so...
the advantage, you've never done that before.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Adagio 1, Alexios 2, Honora 3, Ryujin 4, Ilme 5. And if it's a 6, I just roll again. 6 to roll again. 4, it goes to Ryujin. So Ryujin, if you want to re-roll your save.
Holy shit, what are the odds? Yes, I would like to do that very much. That's a lot better. So I got a... Hold on, let me go back. It was a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Wisdom save. 19?
Sorry, still fail.
Fuck!
That's fine. That's fine.
Wait, are we still blessed? Hashtag blessed?
You're not blessed
Hashtag
anymore
wait.
now.
Hashtag
It's
no.
gonna be
Is it plus 5?
Are you plus 5ing Alexios?
I mean, if you let me, I blanked out. I don't know.
Sure,
when
I'll
this
let you.
happened.
I'll let you plus 5 it,
The computer started doing it.
which makes it a 24. Ryujin, you may have your turn.
Sick!
Fuck.
The Remo is still
150
for
feet
that.
straight up.
Okay.
And then I think you're like
So-
60 or so feet horizontal as well. I don't know what that hypotenuse is. If someone wants to do that math.
Wait, say that again? So there was
I'm
a...
doing it right now.
A squared.
Like,
B
A
squared.
squared plus B squared equals B squared.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're 150
I
feet
don't
up,
even
and I'm how far away? 60 feet, you said? Something
Ish. Let me count
it-
exactly. 5, 10,
it-
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 feet horizontal.
Okay.
What was it again?
150 feet up. And actually, it's actually 75 feet if we're being technical about it. From Ryujin.
Frick. Okay. Okay.
So I would need to be within...
I'm getting there. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Ilme's doing
Oh
speed
god, I
math.
did that wrong. So 70 squared.
75.
Oh no, it's 167 feet. Is the hypotenuse.
That sucks.
100.
I should have taken Eldritch Spear.
So
Alright,
so
it's
we'll
fine.
call it 165 feet. I'll be generous.
Hey, what's that? Nope. I control water as 300 feet.
There's no water.
What
Can
is your
I
range?
control the water inside the tear ducts of this dragon and make it cry?
Hold up, what was the measurements again?
75 feet horizontal, 150 feet vertical.
Oh, I was not doing 150 feet vertical.
Oh, wait,
I was
hold
like,
on.
there's no way. It's
Give me 1 second to just see, because I have several tabs open on my phone that are potential spells, but I'm just going to check the range on
yeah,
them
that makes a lot more sense
really,
now.
really quickly.
I was doing it like 70 by 75, and I was
No,
like,
no
how
way.
are you getting 167? How did I lose math so
What
quickly?
is going on?
Usually I'm good at math.
I will say, while we're paused, I'll just let you know that the shortest of these tableaus is the one sort of at like 12 o'clock-ish, the one like center up top, and that one is 40 feet up, just so you know. And the 150 place where she's at is the tallest one.
Of course it is.
And Ilme, you're on deck, which I know you know.
What is
Ryujin, what
the
you doing?
range on?
You can still hold if you want.
Jesus. Okay. Well, I still have the fate-grown fruit. No, I'm not gonna use
You
that.
do?
Jesus, I don't have anything range-wise, so I guess I'll just do something utility. I will. Hey, I guess I'll just cast Armor of Agathis.
Sure. Yeah. first round, that makes sense. Ice crystals form
So-
around your body. That it?
And I have 25 temp HP, so I will add that. And I will move.
Okay.
So I got 30 feet under my belt. I will. Wait, hold on. So that's 15 feet there and 15 feet there. Okay. I'll just go like right there.
Sounds good.
That's my action
Alright.
and my movement. And I don't think I can really do anything else, so that'll be it.
All right, Ilmay, it is now your turn. Now make a wisdom saving throw.
Am I getting the advantage from underbrush or not? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise we'll all get out of range.
It's not enough. It's a 17 total.
You are frightened.
I can
of-
add to that.
Okay. Does it take a reaction to give advantage with underbrush? Great, go ahead.
Add a 5 to that, Elme.
17 plus 5 is a 20. 22.
22. Go ahead.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. So why? How tall is
The
this
one that you're next to?
ledge? Yeah.
That one is 70 feet up.
Okay.
And that is the lowest part. You'll see that one specifically, it sort of goes on an incline to the one above it. It's like a ramp
Okay.
almost. So that is the lowest part of it, 70 feet.
Okay. You know what? How was that? 20, 30, 35. And this one and right?
I mean, normally it would require some ability sort of thing, but you're crazy fast. So it's a monk ability to be able to just run up stuff, but I'll let you have a little bit of that, so I'll say it is double movement.
Okay, so another 80. Then I'll use my bonus action to just go whoop.
You got it.
I'm up here now. I'm
Sweet.
a little taller.
Little taller, a little bit closer. All right.
Yep.
That
And I'm
brings
gonna-
us. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But that was just my movement, my bonus action.
You're right.
So I still have my action.
Yeah.
So I'll take out my crossbow.
Okay.
And so it's 80 feet and 320.
No, hold on, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet horizontal, 110 feet vertical. So dumb.
100
Hold up, Elizabeth. I can do the math on my phone really quick. You don't need to do it by hand. You said
I'm
120.
not doing it. I'm not doing it by hand. I'm doing it with my phone.
You said 30
It's
and
40,
120?
40 feet, 110 feet.
Oh.
What were the rules? Big dragon like fire, no fire. What?
It's lightning based.
117-ish.
So we'll say
Oh, man,
100,
I thought it-
115 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll have to use my disadvantage
All right, go ahead.
range.
But it hasn't gone in combat yet,
So I get advantage.
so it's just a straight roll.
So straight. Okay. Oh God. No. 18.
No. First one crashes into some gold. You see some gold coins go.
Okay, that's it.
All right, that brings us to the dragon.
Or
You hear her say, "If you go up against the enemies of the gods, you will die. I decided long ago to stop fighting the gods' battles for them, and I have not feared for my life since." She takes off and actually dives. Dives
God, if-
essentially straight down, just clearing.
I activate Fusion.
You activate
What?
Ryujin.
Wasn't he holding
He ended up not holding.
that's
Trap
card?
So Yvio descends 80 feet. So she is now only math
Son of a bitch. I should have held it.
70 feet. 70
She's,
feet.
there you go. Yvio is 70 feet off the ground. And you see her mouth opens, and you just see this crackling blue lightning energy, and you can almost hear. So here's the thing about Yvio's lightning. Not only is it 120 feet, as Ryujin already stated, it's also 10 feet wide.
No.
So I need Alexios, Adagio, and Anura to all make a dexterity saving throw.
Ryujin is just like gobsmacked, like this is dope, but also my friend.
Yeah, and Adagio, you do have advantage because of danger sense.
Well, this is that scene from Godzilla where he just like shoots into the earth.
My God.
Yeah, basically.
I don't even want to roll the
This is literally
dice.
Godzilla
I'm
breath.
just like shaking it because I don't want to let go of it.
What kind of throw?
Dex.
With a dirty 20,
What kind of roll?
which
Dex.
I hope is high enough.
Tell me, what? Oh, never mind. You're not gonna tell me to save for it.
No.
I'm just curious, honestly.
What kind of roll did you say it was?
Dex.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so 22.
22 for Alexios. Adagio.
31.
Dirty 20. Anura.
14.
All three fail.
Oh my god.
So let me roll some damage here.
Some jiggly jiggly.
Jesus Christ! You know what? Let me.
Mine?
Where did my
Mine
dice
on
go?
a failed save is 10d6. You guys are about to get fucking rocked.
Yeah, let me grab some more dice here because I don't want to roll a bunch of different times.
Sammy,
Hold on.
you did this to a squishy.
Push hello.
Guys, it's been real.
Peace out. If I like shove my trident in the ground, can I use it as a lightning rod?
14, 15. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna fucking murder you guys.
Sammy's never actually said that during a game. Fuck.
I couldn't see it because it switched back.
That was
but-
like almost falling out of his hand, the amount of dice.
I will
How
tell
many-
you how many dice I'm about to roll. I'm about to
kind?
roll 16 d10.
Oh,
Holy fuck.
Sammy, you could outright kill Honora, like, no death
Let's
save.
find out.
100%.
I'm hunted.
I'm shaking. Sammy, no.
Okay, hold on.
I'll pray for you.
La-dee-da-dee-da, la-dee-da-dee-dee.
Okay, are we ready?
Here comes the sun.
No.
It's alright.
96 points of light.
I'm down.
Oh my god.
96 points of lightning damage.
I want to immediately throw up a shit ton of blood. And be like, that all you got?
So, you guys,
Bye.
those of you who aren't in the blast need to, like, actually shield your eyes as this... You're really right about the Godzilla blast. It is very much like a Godzilla blast of lightning, just... And as Yvio's mouth closes, you see Anura is on the ground. Alexios and Adagio do not look good.
What, so what's the count? Just one hit, right?
Yeah, it's one hit. It's one hit.
Okay, good. Sammy, I would like you to know that did have the chance of taking me out fully because 152 would have dropped me dead.
Yeah. Imagine. I mean, I guess there's no way for her to crit on it, but yeah, that's not fun. Cool. And she's just going to stay flying there, 70 feet up, and that is her turn. Alexios.
Holy shit. I'm glad I moved. I would literally
Yo,
would be
You guys
dead.
were
I have a
all right
question
there.
real
I
quick.
was like, oh, it's so juicy.
I have a question.
It's a good thing I got that nat 20.
In the owlbear, who is, if you can gaze into the future, you might think
Who?
life
I
would
have
be
to
a
assume
dream.
that's Adagio.
Who do you think? If you can gaze
Did
into
you
the
really do that?
future.
Wait, we can change our names. That's right. Mine's just
Yeah,
read.
All right,
I was
Alexios
looking
and
at you.
Alexios, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll make my name an owlbear the entire script for Shrek 2.
I think it'll cut you off at some point.
Yeah, probably. It's with
Who would that be? Who else would that be?
Eight,
I don't know.
18.
18. I'm gonna +5 it.
You've already used your reaction.
Have I?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
used it
This is the
on.
+5 on.
It's the start of my turn.
Oh, that's true. It's start of your turn. Start of your turn. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes it a 23. You
I
can.
thought it was after your turn passed. I
No,
don't
the
know
start of
if
your
it-
turn, you get your reaction back because you can use your reaction on your turn.
Then I could have used my reaction earlier on the last fight.
Well, that's all. It's always been the rule.
I got
See,
it backwards.
the reason that I have the Tomb of Levistus is for situations like what just happened.
Yep.
So I don't get one
Alexios,
shot.
you can use
no
your
death
turn
saves.
as normal.
I'm gonna move
Da-da-da.
right here. Take out the pistol and take 2 shots.
You're pulling out the pistol. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
See, okay, is it a pistol or is it a like? Is it more like a flintlock or is it like a?
It's a pepper box, is what it is.
Oh, gotcha. Understood.
So I'm gonna -5 that also.
You're gonna -5. Oh. Have you already rolled?
Huh?
Have you already rolled?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I just did though. While you were saying did you roll?
Okay.
I heard the dice hit.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. It's like a flat 20.
Okay.
That's
That does not hit. No.
Yeah, that's lower than the ancient dragon.
Yeah.
See, I have my dice tray right in front of my mic, and these are the next ones that I'm going to be using, so you believe you're going to hear.
Anything else, Alexios?
24? 24?
24 does hit.
I am gonna arcane jolt that.
What kind of damage is the Archangel?
4.
Gotcha.
It's not.
God, that was a lightning bolt to make Zeus envious. Oh my god.
So,
You're telling me.
26 plus 6.
I'm sorry.
32?
32 points of damage?
32.
You
Yeah.
got it. It does hit her, and it, like, the bullet hits the scales, but it's as if it doesn't bother her at all.
And I yell, "Sounds like you're a coward to me!"
Make a charisma check. This is to see how well your taunt works.
See, the immediate question is, what does how well means? Because, like,
Is there
if that means she kills me,
any way I can help,
Alexios,
like use a help action
did say
to
you
like
died
add to the
tonight.
taunt to maybe give him some
We're
bonus?
in combat, so no.
Okay.
and just flat charisma,
You can do charisma or persuasion if you want to do persuasion.
persuasion
Persuade
is
the enemy
better.
that they're a coward.
Yeah, I was about to say, does that mean I'm gonna persuade her to knock the shit out of me? Like,
I mean, essentially, you're taunting her to try to focus on you instead of your friends, is what a successful check would be.
That might not be a good idea.
it's so it's a 20. What's 16 plus 6?
22.
24. Wait, yeah. What the fuck did I just say? Jesus Christ. My bad. 22.
All right.
24.
My head hurts.
Is that the end of your turn?
Legendary action.
Is that the end of your turn?
Demi, I saw that. You covered his
I
fly.
want to cast command word stop. Nah, that's it. I'm done.
Okay.
Wait. Let me just see how far away. Okay, I'm away from Ilme. I'm good. I swear to God, no one come near me.
At the end of your turn, she is going to turn to you and say, "If you think fighting me is hard, you have no idea what Tromokratis will do to you. Not to mention the Chromatics or the Titan. I'll say you are suicide and you can. So if you won't stop yourself, I'll stop you." And she will cast... You see a storm cloud begins to form in the sky above you, Alexios. And a bolt of lightning fires down. I need you... to make a dexterity saving
Let's
throw.
call lightning.
Was that call lightning?
It was
That was
called lightning.
That doesn't work. You have to be within open air where the clouds would already be.
Not for an ancient dragon.
That's
Where
fucking
Lightning is what she does, baby.
Fucked up. You said Dex, right?
I did say
I
Dex.
was trying to help.
Yo,
because
Zeus's
I
ears are
definitely
perking up right now.
Whoever was inside.
Yo, Zeus is the one that made her.
I know.
Zeus
that's-
himself.
I'm like Zeus is he's proud. He's a proud dragon
Yeah.
father right now. He's like, you know what? He's lit. Fuck the demigods.
Fuck the demigods. Am I right?
It's okay. Call lightning is not remotely close to her lightning breath. Okay.
Zeus is like, so you guys, you know, the lightning chasers are looking pretty good right now. You know, I think it'll be all right.
This was just Zeus's master plan to make his children
Yeah.
the heroes.
Alexios, what you got?
21.
21. That is a success. So you're
If
only
we
going to
die
take
here-
half damage, which
If we
is
die here, we're all min-maxing
it's
our
only
characters.
7 points of lightning. It's really not that bad. 7 points of
Your
lightning.
said
definition
seven?
of Not that
7.
bad, and our definition are very different.
7 points of lightning is objectively not bad for a call lightning.
7? That's it.
7.
That's a cakewalk.
That's
yeah, no,
what I'm
I
saying.
was saying in general.
They said 70 at first. I was like, you're done. You're
No.
done. We're
Yeah,
fucked.
but like 7 plus like the whatever the original like 90 something.
Nope.
Golly.
3d10 damage on a failed save, or
36
half as much on a
thunder
success.
damage. You're also lit on fire, so there's burn damage.
Yeah, that's not bad. But that was its legendary action. That brings us to Adagio.
Aura Vitality.
Go ahead.
And I'll use the 2 dice on Nora as my bonus action.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, yeah.
It's an
Oh, wait,
8.
actually, sorry, Adagio, make a wisdom save before you start. Sorry.
Oh, JK, I lied. Let's find out if I die or not.
I rolled a nat 1. I'm going nowhere.
You are going nowhere, but you can still Aura Vitality. You can still heal.
I can't
You-
move.
but you cannot move. And you feel
Okay,
that you are
not
still
your
in.
shit.
You're still in a 10 by 10 hallway.
I thought if you failed the wisdom save, you couldn't do anything, so you just can't move.
Yeah, you're frightened. So you can't
Oh,
move
okay.
closer to the dragon, and you can't, and attacks on the dragon have disadvantage.
Alrighty,
Aura Vitality.
please.
For Nora, you get 8 healing points.
Thanks.
And I'll
But
stand
if she
next.
does what she just did again, I'm dead.
Well, I'm gonna be there with you too. I can't do anything. That was my action, my bonus action. I physically can't walk, and the rage will not help me right now. Can I attempt to camouflage myself?
Not as. No.
I can't like cloak of many fashions, hide against the wall.
You can. You know what? Sure. You feel like you're super hidden.
I wanna look like a pile of gold and be like, don't hit me.
You start glowing, and you're like, "See, I'm gold."
Magical.
Yeah. All right.
And then I'll be like, I just want to scream, I've seen a world without the gods, or have you not seen the last, 2 years of no sun?
Okay. Anura, you are conscious. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
That's a 21.
21, you are welcome to do as you please. It does take half your movement to get up.
Yeah, I really can't get a hallway still.
Yeah, you can.
It's okay. We're
I
together.
can get to the edge of the hallway. So I can get
You can
here.
go diagonal. You can go diagonal.
Oh god, so it's right here.
Just don't
Yeah.
group up.
You can go
Don't-
5,
don't
10, and
stay
then
in
diagonal
lines.
to get out.
Not to group.
5, 10, 15 to stand next to Ryujin. Or next to Aleskios, I guess.
Listen, that is a 10-foot wide lightning
'Cause
bolt.
if I'm
You
here,
stay 10 feet
5
apart at least.
10, and then you're saying I could go here?
They could literally hit all three of us with
Yeah.
a lightning bolt. No, no,
That's
bad,
15.
bad.
There's no good way for me to go with this.
Go forward. I don't know.
No, it's okay. If it happens, it happens.
I didn't heal you for nothing. Get away from me.
I'm gonna cast. Who all got hit by it?
Alexios and you.
I'm gonna
just you.
cast Mass
What'd you
Cure
say?
Wounds. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
see the
cast
subs
Mass
on
Cure
here, or-
Wounds, which is 3d8 plus 4 to everybody.
Within what range?
Within a 30-foot sphere.
So everyone besides Ilme.
Well, Ilme didn't get hit.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Neither did I.
That was so bad. 2 of those were
Everything
ones.
changed when the bronze dragon
God,
attacked.
8 plus 4, so that's 12. And then I'm gonna give myself another d8. Oh, it's another 1. I got 13 instead of 12.
All right. Anything else?
That's about it, because no matter where I go, I'm still in a pretty bad spot as far as a cone, so I'd rather
But
be
you could
behind
move.
everybody.
But you could move more next time.
Well, I mean, I can move more in general next time. I can get out next time in general.
All right. That brings us to Ryujin.
Okay. So the dragon is within 120 feet, correct?
That is correct.
All right, Sammy, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to cast Synaptic Static. So,
Yeah.
that I'm just going to read it off.
Go ahead.
You choose a point within range and cause psychic energy to explode there. The range is 120 feet. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make an intelligence saving throw of a 17 or... Yeah, it's an intelligence 17. And let's see. A target takes 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. And if they fail, their thoughts are muddled for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Yeah.
The target can make intelligence saving throws at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success.
Great. So it's an intelligence save?
Of 17.
You got
That
it.
you just gave to a dragon.
Shut up. It's better than nothing, alright? It's this or lightning bolt. What do you want from me?
Honestly, it's actually only a 16, so it's going to save instead.
Shit. Okay, well, it still takes
Yeah.
some damage. But I have a whole dice bag for d6s. Hold on. What did I say? 8d6, so I'll just roll 8d6 and half it.
Yeah.
5.
No, just roll.
7.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I guess I could just roll 4 too.
No,
but-
86 is fine, and then have it.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. That's not bad. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 15 points of psychic damage.
You got it.
And then as my bonus action, sorry.
Let me see if she maintains concentration. Yes.
Okay, as my bonus action, I am going to cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise.
Okay. You can't cast 2 spells on the same turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will summon the Spectral Wave once more.
Alrighty.
I'll
Wave
just have
coming
that-
at ya.
Yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, right there is fine. Well, actually, can I'll move and then I'll summon it if
Sure.
that,
Yeah,
if that
yeah.
works. So, 20, screw it. I'll just go 20 feet right here, and then another 5 feet, so 25, and then I'll put it right next to me.
You got it.
And that's my movement, bonus action, and action.
Alright, that brings us to Ilmay. You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna steady aim with my crossbow.
Yeah, you're now, like, almost horizontally in line with it. It's a little bit above you, but yeah, you're definitely within range.
Okay. That will be a 28.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage. Plus sneak
And it
attack.
gets sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly don't even know what to do right now for this thing.
The name of the game is Survive.
Yeah.
Anora's not doing a good job of that.
Anora, did you end up moving?
No.
Okay.
I literally had no clue where to go.
27 points.
27 points. Nice job. Let's see if it...
And that's it.
It does maintain concentration. Okay. That brings us to Yvio's turn. Let's see if she gets her breath back.
Oh, God, she can get it back.
She doesn't. You lucky sons of guns.
Lucky?
But that won't stop her from having some fun. Okay,
Now
this
that
is
you
fun.
mentioned that,
What?
you mentioned you didn't want us to have to play different characters in this campaign.
Yeah.
Are you starting to go back on that decision?
No.
Really?
That was
You
awful
like it?
giddy, Sammy.
She turns to you all and says, "If you take this chest, you will die. Better to die at the hands of a friend than at the hands of our enemies. So allow me to put you out of your misery."
So what I'm hearing is that you think it's better for us to die here than die fighting in battle for what we desire. That sounds an awful lot like cowardice. And
Yo.
how could you do that to a friend?
You think the gods are our friends? They
No, you just
created us
called-
to die for them, to fight their
You just
battles
called
for them.
yourself our friend because we would die at your hand. I don't think that's how you would treat a friend. I think you would try to help a friend, and you're not helping right now. So,
You're not
that
my
doesn't-
friend.
that's not adding up.
Do you consider these people your friends?
I consider these people my family.
You know how it will feel to watch them die while you fight a creature you have no business fighting.
I do. Well,
It will feel
not
like
exactly that,
this. And she casts Chain Lightning at Adagio.
Bro, why me?
Because she's going to cast it at you, and then bolts of lightning shoot out from you and hit Alexios and Anura.
What happens to my body?
Well, hold on. So Adagio, make a dex save.
Advantage? Danger sense?
That's correct.
Oh.
How the fuck do you hit me?
It's
Because
chain lightning.
Chain lightning.
It
Once
chains.
it hits the creature, it then can essentially ricochet 30 feet to another creature.
Another dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is just what you need for that.
Are you serious? It was a 20 DC.
It's a 20 DC, but
I
it's
rolled a 16
still
and a 19,
I still
thank
need Alexios
No.
and Anura to make dex saves as well.
We're gonna fucking die. I have one more
Are you
spell
fucking
slot.
kidding me, Sammy?
Technically 2. We're fucked. New characters, baby. Roll them out.
God damn it. That was a 4.
4. Alexios?
21. Natural 18.
Okay. Let's roll these things.
Surprise. How much lightning can my body take?
You're getting electroshock therapy right now.
It's separately.
You know how they feel when they're on the electric chair? Yeah.
Can I aura vitality myself when it's my turn?
Hold on. I'm counting.
I'm
Hold
down.
on.
You can't guess.
Sammy's master plan to see all of our dope backup characters.
Mine hasn't finished because he told me I didn't need it because I wanted to play Blood Hunter and he wouldn't tell me if I could or not.
Okay.
I
So Anura is back down.
What did I take?
67.
Oh my god, Sammy!
The rest of you guys are taking 33 points of lightning.
I was at 30. I was at 30.
Oh no!
I was hoping it would be 30.
Both are heat. Yeah, yeah.
I threw a weapon.
It's still you still have to concentrate on it if it's concentration.
Oh, it is concentration, yeah.
Yes,
So unfortunately, your concentration breaks when you lose consciousness.
Because I lost consciousness. I'm just at 0.
That means you're unconscious. That is her, and she will fly 80 feet back up here and just lean over and say, I suggest that you abandon this foolish quest and leave. Alexios, you're up.
Yeah, I can't make it over. I'm gonna. I'm gonna take. Wait, I don't have to move for that. Where was I again? And I'm just gonna check what Arcane Jolt says. I'm gonna take 2 shots. And hold on. I'm trying to see if Arcane Jolt, if they have to be 30 feet within me or the target.
Gotcha. That's a great point of order, actually. Definitely check that out.
I'm surprised it took that much lightning.
Okay.
Like, barely a hair.
So that's. I'm gonna take 2 shots, -5.
Okay.
First one. 22.
22 is exactly what you needed.
Okay, and the second one is dirty 20.
Nope.
Wait. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save that.
Okay.
I'm gonna arcane jolt this.
Are you gonna do extra damage or are you gonna heal?
I'm gonna heal.
Who are you healing?
Who am I healing?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I think Adagio.
Okay.
He's close. No. Honora heals more. Honora.
Okay. Heal Honor.
So that's 26 points of damage
All right.
and 8 points of healing.
Anura, you're at 8 hit points.
I'm just up and down.
Yeah. You are conscious long enough to see lightning strike you, and then you're out again.
Basically.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Alexios?
I don't have bonus actions left, so no, I have nothing.
Okay. Adagio, make a death save.
No, wait, branding smite. I don't have to roll anything for that.
You can't smite with a ranged weapon.
You can smite with branding smite.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Gotcha. All right. Make a save.
That's 17.
17. That is 1 success. Anura, you are up. Takes 15 feet to stand up. What are you doing? Okay.
Sorry. And then an extra D8 for underbrush. So 7. Oh god, what number is that? 5, 12, 14, 20, 21, plus 4, 25 points of healing for Adagio.
Adagio, you're up 25 hit points. Anything else,
Bonus
Anura?
action, I'm gonna take Starry Form Chalice. Can I have done that before to give that extra D8 as well?
I'll say sure.
Okay, so it gives one more D8. I didn't think about the fact that Chalice wasn't a bonus action one to do something with. So that's another 6 points.
So 31 points up. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Let me make sure that that's right for Chalice. Sorry. Where you at? Oh, it's 2d8 for Chalice, so he gets another
Great.
extra one because I'm level 12. Jesus, okay. That is another 5 on top of the 31, so 36
So
points.
36
of
points. Amazing.
Okay.
You want to move?
I'm not gonna get go much of anywhere, but I'm gonna move here.
All right. That brings us to Ryujin. You're up.
So how far up is the ledge, like, to my right?
To your right, that one is 110 feet up.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although below the one to your left is 50 feet below you. If that helps at all.
Yeah, but there's nowhere I can go from that one.
That's true. That's sort of a hidey hole.
Okay. From where I am now, can I see the top of any of these ledges, or the dragon is peeking over, you said, right?
Yeah, like you can see the dragon.
Okay. So,
But I will say,
If
besides the one Ilmay is on, the other shortest ones are the 70-foot one next to Alexios, and the sort of connector one in the bottom right, the one that sort of looks like a Y, is also 70 feet up.
if I wanted to use the Helm of Teleportation to try and teleport on top of the dragon, how would I do that?
Well, it's not a place you're extremely familiar with. Let's
somewhere
let's
I can see.
Let me see here. So you can't see her back.
But I can
leaning
see
over.
but I can see the dragon and the space just above it.
That's
what I want to do
but
is
that
go
doesn't
just
actually,
above it.
But that doesn't
Maybe fall
actually
like 10 feet.
That doesn't
under
actually
the-
really apply.
No?
I would say this would be seen casually, which has
What's
about a little over a 50% chance of going successful. A little under a 50% chance. You're certainly not very familiar, and you don't have an associate object or a permanent circle.
Would this be an action to do this?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yo, I literally have nothing. I have one spell slot, a couple items, nothing for range.
You can gather your friends and run.
But we need the horn. I would like to. I don't even know what to say. Like, me as a person, I want to try and talk to this dragon, maybe be persuasive, but I genuinely don't know what to say.
Well, okay, so let's take a beat here. I'll allow you to strategize a bit. It seems that her perspective is not anti-gods, it's just anti-fighting battles for the gods that are fucking suicide missions. Her belief is, if you're trying to go against Tromocrates, you are going to die. If you can't even hold your own against me, how the hell do you expect to hold your own against Tromocrates? You have to realize that there is no way that you guys are going to win this fight. That's where she's coming from.
So, I'll try and talk to it. I'll say, being as persuasive as I can.
Yeah.
I want to state facts. We have a plan. Trap. We're gonna have help with Tromocrates. We're not here because we want to be here. We're here because we need to be here. We're not fighting for the gods. We're fighting for the whole continent, the whole world. This isn't just a battle for the gods. This is a battle for us, our homes, our friends, our families, our loved ones, ourselves. If we're fighting for anything, I'd say we're fighting for that. And you currently, right now, you're a very strong individual, but you are keeping us from our goal for what? Because you think that it's futile, that we're going to die. Well, if we're going to die, let us die how we want. Let us try and at least save our friends in the world as we know it. All you're doing right now is inhibiting our ability to get this item, try to complete our plan, and maybe have a chance, with all the help we've accumulated, to take out Tromocrates and be one step closer to ending all of this for all.
Make a persuasion check.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Let me see. 5, 10,
should
15,
be.
20, 25, 30. Yeah.
He gets the last wheel of the day.
Okay. So plus 5, is it?
Plus a d6
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
that I roll.
Okay.
Add a 4 to whatever you get.
Okay. Oh, that was really good. Okay, so I rolled a natural 18, but I have a plus 9 in persuasion, so that already is what, 27?
Yep.
And then plus what?
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
So 31.
Plus 4. 31 persuasion. Holy shit! I don't think I've ever rolled that high.
You see the enormous claws and the enormous head just peering down at you, and for a draconic face, like there is intelligence there, and you can see that she's actually like touched by your words, and you just hear her. I have watched century upon century of brave heroes dying for glory, sacrificing themselves on battlefields. I am tired of watching good people die. and nothing ever changes. What
So are
makes
we.
you think you're different?
First, we're also tired of watching good people die. Part of the reason why we're doing this. Second, you know, listen, we don't have hundreds of years of watching all these battles, watching all these people die. All we know is the stuff that I just previously stated. And if we don't walk away with this item, our entire plan falls to ruin. If we die here because you're so stubborn and I don't even know what words to use. I'm not that intelligent, but if we die here, it's all for naught. That's the world accepting failure. We're one of the last chances anybody has, and that includes you. You think you're gonna last long? All the Titans come back, Drachmae reigns free, eats all the islands. What do you think's gonna happen to this one? Your home, your lair.
Make another persuasion check.
Ah, shit. I'm very nervous. Okay. It's not bad. It's not as good as the last one. That's not bad. A 24.
24. You can see in these draconic eyes, it's almost like they're getting a little misty. And she just stares intently at you. We will lose.
So then why just accept defeat? Why not go out fighting, trying? We don't have many chances. And the only thing you're doing right now is basically signing our death warrants. You're basically doing like the Titans' job for them. Yeah, they all want us dead. They want our work to stop because we're trying to foil many plots to bring them back and save as many people as we can along the way. And you're not helping. If anything, you're helping them.
Look around you, son of Poseidon. I have fought the ancient chromatics for centuries, and what have we gained? All 5 still roaming, one of my sisters dead. This is not a fight we can win, so yes, I have given up. And I suggest you do the same.
And what?
Can I butt in
Give up
yet?
and do what? We're all just gonna hide in some lair that we find off in the middle of nowhere, miles away from anybody, and pray that it all blows over? No, that's not who we are, and that's quite frankly, I'm shocked that's who you've become.
Can I also say something to help Ryujin?
Well, hold on, I think Il may want to say something first.
Yeah. Okay. First off, one of your sisters is fighting for us. We have met Rirmu.
They helped
She is-
us.
Yes, she helped us when we were in the underworld. And second off, if you were with us fighting Democrates, won't we have a better chance? Yes, we might not be able to do this, but the more people, more allies we gather, the better chance we have.
Want us to walk you through the plan we have so far? Because it's not bad, and I guarantee no one else has had anything close to it.
Anura,
This
you got
is
something to say?
After Ilme finishes her little thing, Espen go, look, we've been to the underworld and back. And we did it with the help of your sister, like she said. We have accomplished things that no one thought possible with the help of allies as ancient and powerful as you, with the knowledge we don't have about these giant battles. Before, all of the heroes you've seen die might not have had help like you on their side. You helping us might be the difference that we need, and it's honestly at this point our last shot.
Plus, no one else has ever had demigods like us before as part of the plan.
Ryujin, will you make one last persuasion check with advantage because of the help that your friends are giving you?
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank God.
Right. Okay. So. 26.
26. Assuming we're sort of out of combat order right now, Yvio extends her wings and descends before landing with a crash right in your face, Ryujin.
I don't even blink. I just eye to eye.
She sort of inhales, sniffs around you.
So maybe you can teach me how you do that cool thing with your lightning.
I will make a new deal with you, son of Poseidon. Your fight with Tomopratis. I have no stakes in that battle. I will give you the chest, but I will not help you. But if this quest you're on, if you have managed to come up against the original chromatics and my sisters are on your side, then I will join the fight.
I mean, we're eventually gonna have to go up. I mean, we're currently looking for. I don't want to overstep. Alexios, I feel like this is your territory. He'll probably have a lot to say, but also out of character. Don't we already know about the white dragon? Is that technically is the white dragon the? That's bad, right? White dragon bad. Chromatic, right?
Yeah.
Bad?
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, but Lathos knows of a white dragon that's up there that he's encountered before, but what you don't know is whether or not that's like the white dragon.
Well, we've met the silver one though, right? On the
you've met a silver. You've not met the silver.
That was
the only
right?
originals you've met so far are Rearmu and Yvio.
Got you.
Yeah.
Listen, it's another part of our mission. Maybe not as urgent, but definitely still quite urgent. Is shutting down the cult of Tiamat and finding the other dragons and slaying them.
I plan on getting the sword.
Dragons do.
The same. I'm gonna fix the problem my father created.
Well, and you see the dragon form shifts back into her elderly humanoid form. And she just looks at you all. Yeah.
I have to say, we don't fight for the gods. If this was given to us, and we still knew each other, we'd still fight together.
Well,
we're just fighting for our loved ones now.
Perhaps that will make the difference. Or perhaps not. Either way, it was nice knowing you.
You don't think it'll be interesting to stick around and see?
If my siblings are on board. We were created to fight off Tiamat and the Chromatics. That is where I will join you.
It's a shame.
So will you just know? You get a feeling in your gut when you're needed, if all goes well? Or is there a way we should get a hold of you?
My sisters and I have ways of contacting each other. But if you have need to contact, well, perhaps you can use this. And she goes over to one of the piles, and it's weird, like, obviously this is like, there's random shit in all of these piles. You see some, like, busts and paintings and items, and it's all spread throughout the gold and the platinum that you see. You don't see any silver or any copper. It's just gold and platinum here. But it looks like complete chaos to you, but you get the immediate sense that she knows where every single thing in her lair is. She reaches into a pile and pulls out a bronze hunk of metal that is shaped almost into a crystal form, but it is metal. This, among other things, can help focus arcane magic and can contact me if need be.
Is it just like a hunk of bronze metal?
Essentially, but it's like crafted in a very specific shape.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can
Is
add
it arcane?
a dragon touched focus to your inventory. It is a bronze dragon touched focus, and it is in the wakened condition.
What does that mean?
There are some items that the longer they sit in a dragon's hoard, the more power they sort of collect from just being around that much power, and they can grow.
Just a dragon touched focus wakened?
Wakened bronze. I don't know if D&D Beyond lists them as different colors.
I think I put in dragon touched, and
Okay.
there's just 4. There's the 4 different types
Okay.
of like wakened strength.
So then you can go ahead and just, it's wakened, and you know that it's a bronze dragon touch focus.
Mhm.
Um,
I'll probably just have.
yeah. As she hands it to you, she goes, "I will fetch your prize. Though I warn you, just know that Tromokrates can sense this as soon as it hits the water."
Anything like if it's on the ship in the water, he'll know.
He knew, according to the woman who sold it to me.
Wait, you said you would tell us what she got in exchange.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
I did.
I want to know.
She got a memory.
Oh,
Memory.
She got to relive a single memory from her life. A paltry gift for what she gave me, but it seemed to be.
I want to take out the lyre and I want to start playing, a tune of Orpheus, but the imagery shows the forgot what I called this scene. Just the Virgin Naiad on the water in the hurricane,
Mhm.
the great storm.
Yeah.
And I'll say, does ring any bells? You know what the memory was?
This was the start of it, yes. But
Thank
it
you.
ended with some water horse on the deck.
Water horse on the deck, eh?
Indeed. She transforms back into her dragon form and flies all the way up to the 150-foot ledge before grabbing something with her talon and placing. And it is a large chest. It is like a 3-foot chest made of stone marble, completely covered in barnacles. And you see along the sides, carved into the stone. Some of it has faded in time. Some of it's so covered in barnacles and seaweed and that sort of thing that you can't really make it out anymore. To the point where, Adagio, you look at it and you realize that the vision you saw of this chest, it must have been the past, because it looks far older and far messier now.
Because I drew a picture of the chest. Would like the picture show more of like the writing?
Yeah, so with the picture, with your memory, and with the chest in front of you, it does, you can sort of put the tableaus together. It looks like the creation of the horn, then what looks like a human man blowing the horn, and this enormous monster taking a city. And you can see, assuming that this monster is Tromocrates, he does not look like other krakens you've seen. He's not like a giant squid. He's got tentacles, but he's also got pincers, and he's got like a full like head with a mouth, and he looks like ferocious and very much monstrous, deadly. Yvio takes the necklace off and hands the key to you, Ryujin.
Will he know if I open this? Is it so you said the chest, if it hits open water on a ship or just in general, he'll know?
I think to be safe, chest or whatever's inside it, I would hesitate to touch water. But I do not believe that he would know if you open it here on land.
I will cautiously... What does the key look like?
It's sort of covered in barnacles, but it's almost as if there's some sort of magical wall that prevents the barnacles from actually covering the keyhole itself. So it looks like they've just sort of been parted like the Red Sea, and there is just a singular... It's like a skeleton key. It's an old-ass keyhole that is just sitting there almost begging you.
I guess I'll put the key in, and I'll slowly...
As you put it in, you hear this low resonant... Like connection that has been ages and ages away. And you slowly turn it. As you turn it 90 degrees, you hear like a chunk of stone moving, and you see parts of the stone like separate outward, as if you've unlocked physical mechanical parts. And then you see water begin to drip from the lid of this chest and pour down the sides. Salt water just first a drizzle and then pouring out of this chest.
So, what would I need to do to open it further? Does it look like it's like gonna come gushing out?
It looks like it's pouring out, but there's nothing stopping you from lifting the lid.
I'll tell everybody to stand back. I don't want anybody, in case this goes south, I don't want you guys to get hurt for this. And I'll kind of stand off to the side a little bit, just gradually, really slowly open it a tiny bit.
As you unseal the lid, the pouring water stops. And you see as the water that has already come out begins to slowly trickle, almost like down a drain to that lower part in the corner, like a natural drain. And you move the heavy stone lid up, and you peer in. All the way to the brim of this chest is water. All the way to the edge. And looking down in the basin of this chest, slightly glowing, is a beautifully ornate ram's horn with ancient titanic runes and arcane sigils curling alongside it. It is beautiful craftsmanship. And it just sits there.
Can I read the runes?
You can read the ones that are titanic.
Yeah.
And they are sort of like intercut with arcane runes, so it's not like a complete sentence, but you get more images and words. Words like destruction, summon, creature, monster, etc. It's sort of violent imagery.
How I just like I wanna kind of put my hand on the top of the water and just like, can I, with my ocean knowledge, can I maybe try to guess like maybe how old this water is?
Make, what kind of check would this be? Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom. Oh, you know what? I have a special die for things related to giant dragon. Oh, come on, where are you? That's happening again. Okay, I see it. Alright. Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wisdom check.
Yep.
Is that just my...
Yeah, just base
straight
wisdom. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not great. 16?
16. It's hard to tell the age of water once you get to, like, old. It's sort of hard to, like, carbon date it. But everything about this chest makes you feel like it hasn't been opened in a long, long time.
I see. Okay. Sorry about that.
What is going on over there?
I had a lot of dice, and the d20 was at the bottom of the back. Okay. I will slowly reach in and touch the horn.
Okay.
Like in preparation to maybe pick it up if it doesn't feel too sketchy.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah!
I was gonna
Also,
say, should we be
can't
taking it out?
confirm dating water is hard, but isotope levels make it a little bit easier.
A wisdom saving. Another one. And all my dice are in my... Sammy,
Stop
you
putting
did
your
this.
dice away.
I'm sorry. No,
That's
they're
how you
all
determine
in my
the-
dice
that's how you
tray.
Determine the age of the world is isotope decays.
Sammy, would Ryujin know how to do that?
The ice of the cake? No.
Alright, it's fine. Okay.
But like, no, that's like
Oh, that's
really
pretty good.
cool. In general,
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As soon as your finger touches the ivory of this horn, images flash in your mind. And they're chaotic. They're not, you don't even, your brain doesn't even have time to process what the images are before you're on to the next one. So, in this split second when all this is happening, what you're left with is a residual feeling. A feeling that the images give to you. And that feeling is the potential of true power. The seduction of it. Knowing that with a single blow of this horn, you could destroy all of your enemies. Anyone that ever wronged you, anyone that ever looked at you funny. All you'd have to do is blow this horn and they would never bother you again. And in fact, if you have this power, isn't it your right to wield it? Isn't it your duty? If someone is to be cursed with this much power. Thank God it's you. And thank God you know which people deserve it.
Yeah, this is. I think it's evil. Okay. I'm. Okay. I'm gonna just lay it back in the chest. Shut the lid. And try to relock the chest.
Sure.
And take the key out.
The stone
Are we
punch back.
hiding inside Forge?
For sure, probably, yeah.
Good idea.
Forge isn't with us, so we'll have to get him first.
Yeah.
Is he on the ship?
Yeah, it's on the
Yeah.
ship.
Okay.
We can
can't
transport it
teleport.
back to Athens directly.
I mean, I can teleport with it.
I mean, I could also find a tree and we could do that.
Do you know of a tree in Athens?
I mean, I assume I've seen a tree near Athens on the way to Athens.
A tree is different than a tree big enough to,
Oh, that's true.
you know.
It has to be a large tree.
Yeah, it has to be huge.
Well, we can put inside Forge for now. If we can get Forge here.
Wait,
and
okay.
vice versa.
I want to talk to
And then-
the Yvio again.
Yeah.
If we're able to maybe put the chest inside something of magical means, like another space inside something, you think Drachmae would know if it's at sea?
I do not know. I know that he has a powerful connection to that item, but even Drachmae has his limit. If the item were on another plane of existence, it's possible that would sever his connection. Though, I wouldn't guarantee it. For, in all the stories of the horn being used, there was never a time where the horn was blown and he did not appear. Even if he were on the plane of water at the time. When the horn blew, he appeared.
See.
Don't chance.
Okay, so I say we should probably get Forge from the ship here, store it inside Forge, and teleport with Forge back to
Athens.
Delphi? Why Athens, huh?
Athens or
If that's
Delphi.
where the fight's gonna be.
Is that where, are we going to do the
But-
fight now?
The fight's gonna be in Athens, so I say we teleport there, tell Triea to go to Athens, contact Cassandra as well to go to Athens, and we'll set up our trap there.
No, we still have to. I still need to have those items get made. The traps, the mines, the explosive stuff, all that.
This is a while to get to Athens anyway. So
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
they're getting there,
So
everything will get commissioned and everything gets set up.
Hey, is there? Listen, I don't mean to pry or bug or anything, but listen, I'm sorry, guys, but that lightning breath. Wow.
That like
Listen, I know I'm
almost felt great.
so excited, but I'm a lighting user myself. Probably one of my favorite things to do. It's really cool, and it's very efficient. Jesus, how does that feel? 'Cause that comes out of your face. That's intense.
It feels like all of the energy of my heart becomes electrified and needs to be released.
Does that were there like
Deeper
layer
into-
actions that she could have used?
That she didn't use, yeah.
What does she like do?
What does she do?
Yeah, I want to know because that Minotaur like grappling us with like the waltz was crazy enough. I was like, oh my god, what
It's
is
true.
she gonna do? to us?
There's stuff hidden in the gold piles.
Ah,
Explosives.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she
lightning
can create things that essentially like conduct electricity.
damn.
Yeah.
She said she was at her home base and she said, I'm gonna use it.
And she said, I'm gonna go easy on you. And that was her
Really?
going easy on you.
Ah,
yeah.
She literally never even. She never even like clawed at anyone or attacked anyone. Like she just used lightning.
Incredible.
She never used her repulsion breath.
She do it right now. Let's go. Whee!
She was like, bursts you
She's
back
like,
into the
okay,
shop.
okay.
Sammy,
Now get
considering
out.
I went down every round.
That was awesome. I mean, man, children of Zeus, if they can do shit like that, I'm jealous. That's awesome.
I wanna.
Um,
I saw a pretty cool lyre back over there, and I was, what is the trading process with the dragon like work like?
If you have something of equal or greater value that you'd be willing to
I
trade.
don't know what. Can I insight check what like things I have would be equal or?
Well, I mean, you know the stuff that you've seen around her shop has like inherent value and like historical value.
I have the heart of one of the 6 sisters. That hag heartstone. Well, and this like claw of another one, which you can have as a bundle deal.
we have a hand.
I am interested in that, though I don't know if that alone is enough to equal.
Might I
What about the
Yes.
horn of the Minotaur that killed one
something
of us?
else?
Huh?
So, would you happen to maybe have something that we could use in our fight against Tromocrates? And I mean, I don't know if this is, worth a super crazy amount, but I'll take out the halves Minotaur eggs, and I'll say, this is the original Minotaur's axe. We had it split because it was too large for any man to wield.
Split by who?
Festus.
The axe of the Cretan Minotaur, split by Hephaestus.
Yeah. Maybe we could trade. I don't know.
Alright. Both axes, all of the 6 sisters' parts that you have, and in exchange, I will give you the lyre, as well as one other item
The pearl. The
of
heart.
my choice.
No. Wait, but how did me and Ryujin decide which one of us get the lyre?
I already have a lyre. That's obviously going to go to you.
I'm
A son,
dead.
literal son of the music god? Are you kidding me? Like, out of character? Who the fuck do you think's going to get that?
I was like, no, Ryu, please.
She
Sure,
goes
yeah.
over to another gold pile and pulls out a bottle that seems to have a clear liquid in it, but floating in that bottle is a single bronze scale. This and the lyre in exchange for the hag bits and the axes. We have a deal.
What's the bottle do?
It is called a potion of dragon's majesty.
Never heard.
What is
Never
that?
heard.
What does that do?
Let me
That
pull it up, I'll
sounds
show
nutty. Sammy just has a list of super dope items
Yeah.
next to me.
Any creature that drinks this liquid, it is consumable, so you can only do it once, fully transforms into an adult dragon.
Like temporarily or just
Yeah. Temporarily.
what's the time frame on that?
I don't remember. I think it's like an hour or something.
An hour.
Holy.
Good for one
That
fight. You can
sounds
turn
like Emperor Cusco's poison.
for sure, but it's only
Cusco's
the
poison.
positive side.
Poison specifically made for
Yeah.
Cusco.
The
So this would turn you
transformation
into
lasts
an
for
adult.
1 hour.
This would turn you into an
Golly.
adult bronze dragon.
Okay.
Not as powerful
You
as
can't
her.
use a dragon's change shape or its legendary or layer actions.
Right. So you're just getting like its base stat block.
So like the claw attacks, the like
Question.
no breath
Yes.
attack?
Yep.
Breath attack and then bite attacks.
Yeah.
And then the flight,
Sure.
obviously. Oh.
I
So it'll be like almost like having her.
Yeah.
Are you only gathering stuff that you can use? Or is it just historical stuff?
I have an interest in stories, and these are all
Oh.
lots of exciting stories.
I got a story for you.
All right.
I take out the Fate Touch fruit.
I have mine as well. Holy shit!
all
I'll take out
do.
mine too.
I mean, we went to Hades and they grew this tree, and
Planted it.
I'm gonna look for you and go.
I don't think I'm gonna use it for anything.
What if we throw these in too?
How many do you have?
I have.
We
one.
all have one, so
We all have
there's
one.
5.
Are all of you gonna give them up?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
If you show them all 5, right? The one that I just showed her is less bargainable.
But if we're turning all 5, it's
Don't
the only
turn all
5 in
of them.
existence.
No. Just let him start with the one. If we need the others, we'll use them.
Okay. We'll bargain with them. See, you know, we'll. All right. Can I would like to be persuasive. Try to hype up the story. We got to the
Peaks of Fate,
peaks of fate, and it was
which
grand.
no other heroes have ever
And-
been to.
No other person has lived to tell the tale of going there besides your sister, Riru, and the Fates. Honora planted the seed of this tree, and I watered it, and we all went to sleep for who knows how long. Time's different down there. And we awoke, and this massive, what kind was it, a willow tree?
It was a
Yes.
willow.
Massive willow tree that bared these fruits and seemed to be somewhat alive as the branches could come to us. It gave us
Had
these
a
fruits.
conversation with it.
They'll never find anything like these. Well, maybe someday, hopefully not anytime soon, when you're reunited with your sister, hopefully on good terms, good means, you know. Hopefully not for a very long time.
Make a
Even
persuasion
that,
check.
who's to say? Using the copper dice again. Oh my god. Sammy, guess what I rolled?
Nat 20.
I did. I rolled
Okay.
a nat 20.
She looks at you all. For one of those fruits, I will allow you to take a portion of the gold I have stored here. A small portion. A pouch full. But for all of the fruits,
of holding.
for all of your fruit, I would allow a conversation about taking one more item from my shop.
A piece?
That orb thingy.
Total.
Shit.
Okay.
Can we look through the other things in your shop real quick?
You're a shrewd business dragon.
As long as you don't touch anything.
What does the apple do? The golden apple, does it do anything?
Nope.
Ah, damn it.
Homie.
Just a
cool.
beautiful.
Listen, if we can get this stone that finds the baby of stone,
The
right?
baby of stone.
Who's to say
One
any of
has
us
to
are
be
worthy? I
Yeah,
don't
but-
think that's a good
I mean,
idea.
Even if
Statistically,
one of our
there's a
allies-
1 in
I'd rather
5
not be
chance.
worthy.
It's completely plausible that someone we know could be worthy.
Okay, I feel like we have more pressing matters than taking
Let's-
someone we know and making them a god.
Okay,
Let's-
but
Okay, let's look at
according
the
to
items. Let's see what
according to
there
legend,
is.
It not only turned someone to a god, it was strong enough to also do something else, which was in like the book. I can't remember what it said specifically, but it might have been something about killing a titan. But I was like,
The reality is, it's sort of unclear what power the Baby of Stone has. All that's known is that like it existed in the stomach of Kronos, and it existed surrounded in a stomach by the other first generation gods. So it is infused with so much celestial and titanic energy that it's just sort of assumed that it has some sort of crazy powers that, if you knew how to focus them, could grant you some sort of element of that celestial power. But it's unclear if that means that it could ascend you to godhood, like this guy believed, or if it could kill a god, or something like that. Like it's unclear. There's so much power innate in it that it is lots of stories come out of it.
We could bring Kenai back just to beat the shit out of him.
It could heal like the two gods who already fell. Maybe, who knows? Make them more powerful so they can get back to like their original level.
Let's take a gander. How about we take a little tour through the shop? Let's see what's available. I guess.
Sure.
How about that?
So I'll say to make this a little bit quicker. So the items that you've already seen are some of the valuable ones, and there's still some other ones as well. So there is the red paper of the Eyes of Gaia, which you guys already have one, so you probably don't need that. There is a flying chariot that you saw earlier when you were in here. There is the Siren Song Lyre, which you're already going home with, which you can add to your inventory, Adagio. Siren Song Lyre.
I love your region.
There is the Crystal of Archimedes, which you just saw. There is the Golden Apple, the Head of the Trojan Horse, which also, the Head of the Trojan Horse has no magical anything. It's just the Head of the Trojan Horse.
Cool.
The Wings of Daedalus, again, not magical, just give you a flying speed. There are some that you haven't seen. There are a pair of dimensional shackles, which actually there are two items that are associated with the same historical event. There is a cauldron and a pair of shackles, and there's one plaque for both of them. This labeled Dimensional Shackles and the Cauldron of Rebirth. And it says, there was a short period during the Age of Gods where Thanatos had been tricked and imprisoned with these dimensional shackles by the king of Corinth, Sisyphus Silvertongue. During this time, no mortal could die. It would be 7 days before Ares, furious at his death-free wars, came to Corinth and freed Thanatos. But in that time, a group of Corinthian warlocks sought to embarrass Thanatos even further and created this Cauldron of Rebirth. It has the power to see those far away, create powerful potions of healing, and can even raise the dead from the underworld.
Probably.
What are the limitations on the underworld part?
It's not stated on the plaque or anything, but the fact that it says even raise the dead from the underworld is notable, because generally once a soul is in the underworld, it cannot be raised anymore.
What about a soul that's trapped in a contract?
Unclear.
Is that everything?
Those are the things of like genuine value that you would be interested in.
So what is the Archimedes? What is it? Gem? Sphere? What is that?
It's the Crystal of Archimedes.
Crystal of Archimedes.
Yeah, it has no other qualities besides the fact that apparently, if you're worthy, which again has never been tested, but if you're worthy, it will direct you to the Baby of Stone.
So, how big is this cauldron?
I think the Archimedes thing is the best bet, especially if
Yeah, but what are we
potentially.
gonna do with that? Gods, like,
But if we
I
can
don't
find
know.
that, and maybe we can kill a god, we can kill,
Hecate.
yeah, the whole entire mastermind of this thing.
see, but what are if Kate is like the god / Titanus, like primordial, whatever of magic? What happens if we take them out? What happens to magic? That could have a lot of major repercussions. I mean, we took out, or we didn't take them out, but two gods died, and everything they stood for, elemental, whatever, all that disappeared. Sunlight, heat from flames, all that gone.
I mean,
As
can we
someone who's
really
a
live in
magic
a world
user,
without
I would
magic?
really rather
No
not
magic,
lose
it's not
that.
Let's say
Everyone's
we-
talking at once.
Let's
A
say we
world of
killed
no
Hecate.
magic isn't that bad.
Well, it would
That's
take
okay.
what? It would take arcane magic.
It would take arcane magic.
So I'd be fucked. We'd be fucking me.
You could be a cleric. with your
Specifically,
dad,
if we're
just like
getting
me.
technical, if we're under the assumption that if you kill Hecate, everything that she's sort of in charge of would cease to exist or would be significantly decreased, that would take out arcane magic and specifically would take out necromancy as well.
That's
But
a
I'd be
bonus.
fine.
That's a bonus. Arcane magic sucks because that's my whole jam, but
But you can be celestial like me. I'll
You
teach you the
become an
ways of
You
the
could
artificer.
fair.
become a druid. I could teach you how to
I'm
be a
not.
druid.
Ryujin is not smart enough to become an artificer, and if he was a druid, literally
Okay,
the
I
only ones
agree
he would
with
do.
that.
Also, I'm
is
pretty
the
sure
fucking
artificer
bitch.
magic is like artificial arcane magic.
It
I'm dead.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Listen,
okay, we could just
my-
vote on them. Which ones do you guys think are like?
Well,
Which
okay.
ones are actually? Because it's not
So
like
I'll
two of
so yeah,
them.
so I'll
Oh,
give you the list of the things that actually do shit. The flying chariot will have to be pulled by something, but hey, the Pegasus
Like
can
my
pull
Pegasus.
it. The Cauldron of Rebirth, it can do a couple things. It can raise dead. It can also be used to scry, and it can be used to create healing potions.
yo,
It can be used to scry after I spent way so much money on a freaking scrying focus.
So
The
this thing,
the crystal,
potions, scrying.
yeah, the crystal.
People from-
The wings would give one person a flying speed. And the
That's
shackles. So what dimensional shackles do is it essentially stops someone from being able to leave that plane of existence.
We
No,
can literally
sounds
shackle
cool.
the
Wait.
titans in the demi-plane.
a Titan one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
wait,
if,
still,
if you
that's
can
better
get
than
if
nothing.
you can get the shackles around, yeah.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What if we took the links into a demiplane, put them all tightly as we could, so there's like a big opening, and we just shackled all of the links in total with this thing into a demiplane?
the links
What would happen
strong?
then?
All
What would
the links are
happen then?
stronger when
He's
they're
not.
together.
He's not. He hasn't got a bad idea there, Sammy.
All the
I
links
believe
are
the shackles
stronger?
need to be attached to a creature.
Are the
As-
links
as
not a
a-
creature?
The links
sentient
are magic items
Oh damn it!
until they're released.
So
Damn it.
I feel like our best bet is either the Archimedes stone thing or the cauldron.
That
I think
would
that's-
be
I think-
fire.
My vote at this point is probably for the cauldron, just because it has so many different uses. I mean, scrying alone is huge. Like health potions, we
Already
could have a bunch of health potions.
scry.
True, but can you bring people back from the dead? Like from hell? Like if you die again, we could bring you back. And better health potions, more of them, more easily accessible, which we will probably need coming soon because we're going to be fighting a lot of really crazy shit. And scrying without you having to use your spell slots. That's
Okay, what
fucking
if-
nasty.
What if we took one of them, defeated whoever the heck we're gonna go fight? Because I forget between Abacheva and Tromokrates which is which.
Tromokrates.
Sure, and bring back the head of Tromokrates, and we're just like, okay, now give us the other thing.
Yeah, I mean she's not going anywhere.
You probably would take the head of Tromokrates.
Or the
Or-
heart, or whatever the F people are seeing through the tears, or a
Of
giant
course.
tentacle. I don't know, but I mean, she looks like she wants these things.
Is this our legendary item trader, like in a video game?
Yeah, basically, yeah. She's the one that you see right at the beginning of the game, where you're like, "There's no way you can afford anything," and then you never see anything cool like that ever again.
The only thing I can think of is I think of her as the Duke from Resident Evil 8 specifically.
Right.
Never played.
Village.
They want to
So-
help, but also money.
So voting, cauldron or
Crystal.
stone.
Crystal. Stone
I
thingy.
say
Archimedes.
I say
Alright,
cauldron
raise your
if you're
hand
gonna
for-
take touch fruit that I didn't actually agree to give up yet, but
Raise your hand for Crystal. Raise your
Yeah.
hand for Cauldron. Anura?
Nora.
Okay.
yes, I didn't agree to give up my fruit, but I guess I have no choice.
I mean, you have a
I mean,
choice.
if you
It's
don't
up to
want
you.
You don't. I figured these are better than the fruit, but
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't know, the
Plus,
fruit.
we'll get more fruit eventually.
But also, the fruit is 50-50. It could fuck you up, or it could
Yeah.
benefit you, you know?
Still a super cool thing to have, though.
For sure. For
but
sure.
but these are even cooler.
It's basically just a gamble
I mean,
on
to
whether it's
you,
gonna, like,
yes, but I
Right.
don't care about the orb because I wouldn't want to be worthy anyway.
You don't
And
know
the
that.
Cauldron of
You don't know
Rebirth
what
just
he defined
messes
as
with the
worthy.
cycle of life.
Listen, what if you're basically
Cycle
just
circle.
like the actual celestial good counterpart to Mollymauk becoming God? You know, like
It's
this
true.
is
I will say, just to throw in an extra potential complication to what you're thinking of, the two items that you have reduced to, the crystal and the cauldron, are both sort of like blasphemous items. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh. I see.
Not
Like,
to say like the crystal you wouldn't like. I mean, for both you wouldn't have to use them in a blasphemous way. You know, like you could just make healing potions. You don't need to take someone from Hades with the cauldron, or you don't need to become a god with the crystal. But they have that potential.
I mean, it would just be helpful, the cauldron, if you wanted to go that way for healing potions.
So Hades isn't our bro right now?
Hades is what?
He's not our bro? He's not broed up right now?
He's broed up.
Like, we just helped him. Like,
Yeah,
if
he's
we
broed
bring
up.
somebody back with a cauldron,
Actually,
he's just gonna be like, really? Are you fucking serious?
Those motherfuckers.
See, I just got control back, and you're sending souls up to the overworld.
That's great.
I personally am just going to take a step back from this because neither item is something Honora would be super interested in.
Well, that,
You want the
Nora's
shackles
eyeing those
instead?
wings of Daedalus. Who's like flying speed without wild shape? Oh my god.
So so that means that if you don't give up your fate touch fruit, then we won't be able to get any of these?
Correct.
yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to get something, I'll give you the fate touch fruit. I'm not taking that from you.
My main thought about the cauldron was just potions. We'd save a bit of resources, a bit of time. Scrying, you wouldn't have to use spell slot. Like utility-wise, it just looks like a better idea. But you know, in the grand scheme of things, the Archimedes gem could have a lot more potential, but we're not sure about that right now.
I will say,
You're forgetting-
if Anura is giving up their fruit but isn't voting, that means that you guys are 2-2 right now.
I know!
You're forgetting the most
I know
important
in
part about the
character for
cauldron.
Honora.
No, that's
And
fine.
bringing back a potential
against
soul,
things
you might
that
be able to
Honora
get your
believes
dad
in,
back.
so.
No, if we have the cauldron, we can have a scrying room in our house.
Shit, you
Now we
That'd
might as well
be
bring the
dope.
cauldron with us if you guys want the damn cauldron. Who are you scrying on?
like intelligence-wise, resource-wise, like, oh man,
Cora would love it.
yeah, that's nuts.
Okay, fine, we
Yeah,
can
but
get
the
the
rest of us
cauldron.
can do that.
That's true.
We can get the cauldron then.
Nah, I'm not giving
Maybe-
my fate. I'm not giving my fruit
Sammy,
for the
what
damn
potion
cauldron.
do I have
Y'all
again?
can trade your 4 fruits.
It doesn't
Well,
work,
shit.
but
Look at Adagio, look at him, and flick him on the forehead.
If not everybody's using it, we like gold is
If-
good with me, but
I'm giving up
like,
my fruit, and I don't like either of the items. Just because it's not one of the items that you wanted, you'll give it up too, dumbass.
I'll put the fruit in my mouth.
Oh,
Yes,
boy,
to
no!
me.
I swear to God, I'll bite!
I swear to God, I'll swallow.
I just want to like have Wall of Thorns prepared, and like, you want to try that? I'll cast Wall of Thorns with you in the center.
I'll cast Wall of Fire. Well, I wouldn't hurt you as much, but still.
hey,
you guys
I'm
end up
just
leaving
gonna-
with just like the red paper.
I'm just gonna move in midday between the sun and the moon and just, hey, now's not the right time for us
While
to be
Adagio's not
arguing.
paying attention, I want to like squeeze his cheeks so he spits the fruit out.
And
Alexis
that's
is
exactly
between
what
you.
I was talking about.
No, but like I'm gonna reach around Alexia, so he's not paying attention. Just do like the thing where you go and you make someone like spit out something.
I have it between my teeth. What do you mean?
They're gonna Mr. Fantastic, is what
I'm
they
gonna
meant.
squeeze it.
You never said it was between your teeth. You just said it was in your mouth.
Please.
Well, who said my mouth was open?
What is
Okay,
happening?
well,
guys?
It doesn't
just
have to
going-
be open. Whenever you have something in your mouth, like, you know when
Lovers.
someone holds water in their mouth and they're trying not to swallow it, and you go like this, they spit it out. That's
So you
whenever you
have to
need the
hit me
fruit.
first. Warning
This is the
flare.
most ADHD riddled chat I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, what is happening, guys?
Do y'all?
Are we giving the
So-
fruit or not? What's happening?
We can't make Adagio do anything that he doesn't want to do. I shoot a dirty look at Adagio. Even if what we gain is completely cool. We're smart. We're capable. We are independent, strong demigods.
Adagio's
We don't
also already
need-
getting his own item, just so you know.
Oh.
Yeah, you give your own item.
This
I forgot
baby
about the line.
has been one of the things I wanted since the beginning. Ever since I
Then
read
we
about
can
it in
come
the
back.
stupid book. And
And
now
we
you're
can
gonna
come
keep
back
it
with
your
the
present.
hearts
I'll
of
trade the lyre
Tremocrates,
back.
and we
I'll
can
trade you
get
the lyre for the damn
fucking
stone.
No, we can come back with the hearts of Tremocrates, okay, and get your freaking stone, okay?
Only if you promise me a godly's promise. If you promise on Poseidon that we come back for it, then
sure.
do it on your god's
I'll hold
blood.
out my pinky. Hold out my pinky for a pinky promise.
I want to hook my pinky and then like glow in my Apollo light and be like, on the god's blood.
Okay, so you're
Oh.
taking the cauldron?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no fucking clue.
So let's say Ilme, if you want to add the Cauldron of Rebirth to your inventory.
Okay.
Yo, we're gonna have to really up like magical security on Sunbrow Manor now. Like really up it. See if we can get that shit locked down.
I want to
We
spit
did
the
not
fruit
live
into
there
Honora's
anymore.
hand.
So Yvio collects all of the items that you have decided to sell. So she collects all 5 fate-touched fruit, both of the Minotaur axes, all of the bits of the 6 sisters,
Friends.
and she unlocks and gives you the Siren Song Lyre and the Cauldron of Rebirth, and you already have the potion and the Dragon Touched Focus and the Horn of Humenades. You guys are coming out stacked.
As soon as Adagio spits the fruit into my hand, I just want to turn to Ryujin and go, "Hi," and put it on the spread.
Yvio just
Should I
takes
just-
She-
I just
oh,
have
the,
to-
the
not
deal
the
the deal has
fruit,
been
but just-
struck, and she's not wasting any more time.
Oh no, not the fruit. I want her to take the fruit, but as soon as I'm just left with like Adagio spit on my hand.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast
Also,
create water and just douse Honora.
if you're going to be obnoxious, can you do it outside?
I'm sorry. It just looked like the floor might, it was a little dusty. I figured we could just clean up this spot here. I'm sorry. Well,
I'm just gonna
You're
stop
right.
and
You're
go,
totally
I'm so
right.
sorry. When Alexio said we were family, we act like siblings. I'm so sorry.
yeah.
It was a pleasure
Okay,
doing business with you all. I hope this is not the last I've seen of you.
You hope it's not the last
as
we
well.
see of you.
and I will say, your lair, your shop, everything about
Fucking
this is
cool.
truly
Fucking cool.
fucking amazing. And
I
I hope
do-
that you're here doing this for as long as you deem it enjoyable.
I believe your ship
don't
is
know.
waiting.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay, real
Though,
quick.
do consider
Before
if
we
you
go?
come across any other interesting items in your travels, you know where I am.
Okay.
Just
Ilme.
real quick, I can't use this cauldron. It needs to be attuned by a druid or a warlock.
Well,
nice.
Let me see what I have attuned.
Wait, so we can still take it to Sunbrow and set up like a room for it, like a little room.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
point out Triea as a
Cora can
druid,
use it.
Cora's a warlock. There's people.
Yo, Cora I feel like this is meant for Cora. Like information gathering alone, this thing is huge.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just
because I have
saying.
3 slots that I can attune, and they're currently the breastplate that gives me extra hit points, underbrush, and thornwind. So
It's not
So
like you'd be able to use it like out and about. It's something you'd have to sit down and attune to and then use.
Yeah.
Okay, I
It's
say
when
we
we're
put all this
static.
stuff. We get all this. Let's get Forge. Put all this stuff
In Forge.
We'll send Triea and Cassandra to Athens.
Raya,
We'll go. What did I say?
just keep going.
Oh, okay, sorry. We'll send them to Athens. So by the time we get everything mainly set up, maybe they'll be arriving. We can stop by Sunbrow Manor, drop off the cauldron. Maybe Cora can get a head start on the reconnaissance if they have any information, anybody they want to check up on. We can find Rengrim, the son of a bitch. I never forgot about that motherfucker. I'm coming
It's
for
been a
you.
year and a half. Who knows where he is?
Good.
Sword.
Yeah, in the sword. Ramgrim, oh, he's fucked. He's fucked. He doesn't understand how fucked he is. He's on an island somewhere living large. He's like, I'm safe. They forgot about me. He's fucked. He's fucked.
Yvio?
For all you know, maybe he ended up on one of those islands that Tromocrates took out.
That'd be so fucking funny.
The enemy of my enemy.
Whatever.
Before we go, I wanna turn to Evio and say, just a shot in the dark. You wouldn't have a way to pinpoint Dragon's Doom, would you? These swords react to dragons, but not dragon-related items.
The last I knew of its location, my sister had found it and kept it in her hoard underneath the divine battlefield. But that was centuries ago, and we've since lost contact with her.
Which one? Which sister?
And what was I gonna say? Oh, I was hoping you would take a couple items from me, if possible.
Oh?
They're not magical, but they mean something, and I was hoping, you'd give them a good home. And I'll give her the chakram that I don't use anymore. And I want to make sure, because I tried to give it away a couple times, I wanted to make sure that I did.
She takes them. She says, I'll tell you what.
The rifle.
I will take these now, and if you turn out to be a great hero of legend, I will make sure your family gets some payment in return.
You're kind of like my family, aren't you?
Right.
I mean, Rimu called me brother. That makes you...
Rimu was always much more familial than I was. And she turns to Adaji and she goes, to answer your question, my sister Sosunth, the brass, she is the one we lost contact with. Presumed dead.
That's not good.
No.
Presumed?
It's not.
Yeah.
Well, we have no way of contacting her, and
We didn't hear about any other
Did
dragons,
you know
ancient
about...
dragons anywhere in the underworld.
Did you know of the entrance to her?
no. Unfortunately, the way Sosunth liked to reside, she was constantly changing the layout of her series of underground caverns. She would destroy entrances, make new ones, etc. Anywhere in the divine battlefield could be an entrance to her lair. I do not know.
God damn.
If anyone does, the only creatures that live in the divine battlefield are monsters who might know something, or perhaps Athena or some of her followers in the Oasis might have seen something, but that is a shot in the dark.
Well, thank you. I want you to know that I understand how you feel about fighting the gods' battles. I build things. I never really wanted to be a hero. I'm just good at fighting. And it makes sense, at least to me, and I'm young, so I may be wrong, that eventually you're doing people along the way who are continuing the fight. And even if you've lost people, I feel like that's more of a reason to continue the fight. I don't judge you. I just believe that you can do better.
I see what my sister saw in you, son of Hephaestus. Perhaps you are young and naive. Perhaps I am old and scarred. Only time and the fates will tell us which was right in the end, I suppose.
That is the only way to tell.
Keep your wits about you. And good luck.
That is the only way to tell. I love you, sister.
Alright, that's a bit much. She closes the door behind you all.
No, it was supposed to be off.
So we should show Athens as well, and I can take us to where we're going for Salvia.
About the cauldron.
Yeah,
And it's more than
ships
about the
there.
plan. And if we're getting demigods with us, we might as well just grab them then. Oh my god. I choked
Right.
on.
Okay.
Alright,
Take-
so you guys head back to the beach. Adagio can send a message to Traia to bring the tugboat around. Traia brings Forge over in the boat, and you do the transfer here on the beach. The horn and your other gifts are safely contained within Forge's demiplane, and you can all head back to the ship to tell them to head to Athens, whatever you'd like to do.
Are we getting on this?
No, we're leaving. So we're gonna have him go back to Athens, but I think we're gonna stay on the beach, right?
Sure.
So we can.
I can go on the ship with the Pegasus.
And then, is the horn an item, or is that just like something?
It's not. I mean, I'll make the item for you, but it has no. All it is
Yeah.
you blow it and it summons Stromocrates.
Gotcha. All right. I can take us back to Delphi right now. You guys, if we're ready.
Yeah.
What else are we gonna do?
So, do I need to roll? Because I assume we're going back to Sunbrow.
Yeah, I mean it's a 100% chance, so you don't need to roll. You grab each other and Forge and the unnamed Adagio Pegasus, and you.
What do you mean? I named him, fuck, I named him something. I forgot. Keep going.
Name
The
of
unnamed
Griffin.
Adagio Pegasus,
It was
And
like
you-
Heart's Honor or something. I
Texas
don't know.
Hold'em.
and you teleport to, let's say, the roof of Sunbrow Manor. And that's where we'll pick up next week. You survived an ancient dragon that was going easy on you. Good job. No, that was really impressive. That was great. I liked that it didn't just end in combat. It ended with talking. As all arguments should.
Baby.
Or you could just put the berry in your mouth and get over it.
Exactly. So, thank you guys for joining us. This episode will be up on YouTube on Saturday morning. Until then, we love you very much. We will see you next Monday for the next installment of the Links of Tartarus. Bye!
Bye.